WIIFTBP.
Ladies Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them?
Be like me said. Ricky said a Juke-a-thon day.
Man, we about 60 years old. Be done had a heart
You
attack.
gotta get your heart rate up.
Okay, that not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah.
I don't like that one.
Because I'm the boss of this family.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Well, every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
How about National Join a Positive Black Organization Day? Because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
I love being black. Do you love being black? Yeah, I love being black. Hey. I do this for my people all across the globe. Hey, it's break. The skin I'm in fit me fine, tailor-made, yeah, I'm comfortable. And so it seems I'm still chasing my dreams. They told me, watch my steps, they want to pull the rug from under you. This is transparency, my life 3D. Live every word that I utter, reporting live from the gutter. Where the mind's hard to change, but we don't give up on our brothers and sisters. Cause we all need one another. The time's getting closer, revolution, feel it coming. I can smell it in the air. Inhale it, let it embody you. Because chances are the cops pull you over, they body you. Plus we don't trust each other, so there's just another obstacle. Why? Jump hurdles to make a change, it ain't optional. Olympian mindset in this booth with my binoculars. I see my vision getting clear, just as what a prophet do. My music touch the people's soul, black power gospel tunes. So many styles, watch me kick them like they soccer moves. Falling rank and file, this is my platoon. Soldiers at attention, ain't no Willie lynching. This the program, who they think they kidding? Reinvent the system, total reconstruction of our mental stigma. This ain't a game, boy. Still they think I'm talking about Nintendos, that's a shame, boy. Augment reality, better fix your brain, boy. I love my people, hope they love me black. I'm going hard and ain't no holding back. Watch me react, I put my fist up in the skies like a beacon for believers that one day we return to our greatest shit. We seek it all the glory we can obtain and keep reaching. I'm painting this picture, I hope you see it. Guess what the theme is? I love being black. We turning up. I love being black. Say it loud, man. I love being black. One more time. I love being black. Well, how about you to sing these tunes too? Customize for you a little something you can groove to. Feeling good about yourself. Melanated mood muse. All we serve is humble pie. We don't care about who's who. Light brown or dark skin. This right here's for you too. We are the gods of the earth. Living proof truth. Say it loud if you black and proud. I salute you and that's a fact. Where you at? Let me hear you say it back. I love being black. We turning up. I love being black. Say it loud. Man, I love being black. One more time. I love being black. Super melanation, renovation of our databases. Gotta fix the trinity to make it past the matrix. There's a rabbit in the hole. Your decision, you gon' chase it or just shut up for complacency. Here's your motivation. Black power in your veins. Up to us to build a nation. European mental detox completely we erase it. Cause you can't keep fighting over old information. Probably bring it right back if you love being black. I love being
You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stoger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts. Man, Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. I cannot hear myself in my headphones at all. So I'm going to need you to turn the headphones up. What's up, Chicago? This is your man, Maze Jackson. All right, turn it down just a little bit now, Riis. You got to work with me. All right, y'all. Hey, I'm feeling some kind of way. It is the countdown. We are broadcasting live from TP. It's all set up. We are almost ready to rock. We are less than now 24 hours away from the big telethon. This right here, Ruthie, is where they're going to be rocking and rolling. We're going to have a live band funking it up. Boom, boom, boom. Look, we done cleared out all the space. Is that where the slushy machine going to go?
You know, we set that up first. Okay, we didn't.
Okay. But I'm telling you, Ruthie and Big Swill is up in here doing the magic. I'm going to tell you, have you ever seen Ruthie with a clipboard, Riis? Yeah, Ruthie with a clipboard is like, hey, do this. You put that over there. Look, she had us removing furniture. Look, and then we was sliding the furniture. Ruthie go slow walk by and pick up the tables and be like,
it was making so much noise.
Don't slide.
You know something I learned when you're around certain people? You better keep a pen and paper.
Man, Ruthie was around here like, look, she was like, she had a clipboard.
Phone can't get it done.
She like, you know, because millennials, when you say you write something down, they be like, give me your phone. I be like, I ain't got a pen. They be like,
I can't type that fast.
Huh?
I can't type that fast.
All right, you can't type that fast. Well, Ruthie, you a millennial. You know, y'all was born to text and type.
You know, I'm just, I'm on the back end of the millennials.
All right. So, that's right. We did determine you as a vet.
Here you go.
Ruthie is approaching vet status. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Mizzo,
in the his house for shiz house. What's up, Ruthie Mo?
I'm ready for the telethon. That'll be 2 days in a. I ain't seen 2 days in a row in a minute.
She want date. She want time and a half, y'all. I'll give it to you though, cause time times 0 times time and a half is 0. All right, so look,
I'm excited though.
I'm excited.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Go to Eventbrite. Get your tickets. Tennille gonna have all the tickets have all the information in the chat. Ruthie, I think we got something here.
Uh-oh.
No, I do. I think we got something going on.
And I know once you, I know you serious when you start decorating for the broadcast.
No, what decorations? I didn't decorate.
But you will.
No, I'm not. I don't. What I'm gonna be like? When we gonna get some pilgrim hats or something?
Nope. You're gonna put something gonna be behind us. Something gonna be on the table. You're gonna get another screen. You're gonna get some 3D cameras.
I'm gonna put a band right there.
See, I'm just trying
to tell you. Don't. This gonna be like.
I know you see the vision.
Man, I do see the vision. Look, y'all. We are live at the venue. Sound check. Sound all good? How we sounded? We sounding all right on the broadcast, Riis? All right, so let me say this. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Moore. You all, if anybody is watching right now out there that is a business owner, you should be thinking about this because we got the whole setup. We could do this right in your joint. Now, I'm telling you, though, to get Ruthie Moore out, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. She might come to the studio, but if you wanted to broadcast live, you're going to have to come on. I think her hourly rate over what?
Yeah, I don't use my PTO for just anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Ruth, that's what I'm saying. So you got to match. You know, Ruthie did it like did you ever have like a date like and dude say don't go to work and he'd be like, I'll pay you what you get for the day.
Oh, that's funny.
No?
You know, because I ration my benefit days so I can take off when I want to.
Right, but if like you had that special someone,
I'll give him a day.
Oh, you'll give him a day.
You can have a benefit day.
Okay,
that's the least I can do.
All right, I heard that. That's real. That's real spit. All right, let me say what's up to my man, DJ Riis. I know the ruler. Look, Riis. I set it up so it worked.
Oh,
I set it up so it worked. Look,
I know you know it worked. What's good, y'all? You know I'm blessed by the best. You already know the rest, man. I'm digging the setup, man. I'm ready.
Hey, let me tell you, this is. So can I tell you that I'm even extra prouder because we were actually live and on air pretty close to 6 o'clock. Now, just think about this. Riis, that's how teamwork make the dream work. Because essentially you had everything packed. When I came and I was waiting for something to be wrong. I was like, I knew it. Look, I was trying to get I said, he forgot and then I was like, oh, it's in there in reverse. Dang nabbit.
I don't got no jacks. Wait. I got a whole bag of them.
I got a whole bag of jacks sitting on the floor. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me see if I got. Let me see something because you know. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try the magic of technology.
See what happens. People just take it too far.
See if y'all could say what's up to DJ Riis the Ruler.
What's good? Long time no see, family. How y'all doing today?
You turned your damn camera off. That's you. Remember he got an attitude, Ruthie? He got an attitude, turned his camera off, and it ain't never came back on.
They wouldn't let me freestyle when I wanted to. You know I had to tell them.
All right, y'all. It is. I'm really feeling us right now. Look, that's Ruthie and look at that. That is Ruthie and Riis. And then that is, I got too fancy with it. Maze. And there's Maze and Ruthie. Now, as soon as the break comes, we're going to have Riis set up the other camera. Then we're going to have reverse styles, and we're going to be getting it cracking. But you know what I'm liking about this, too? This is what they're going to see tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Right? So if you go into the band, if you over there eating breakfast, you can sit down, have your chair, grab your table, watch the broadcast, and then when the band come on and funk it up, you can come on over here and watch us while we funk it up. We're going to have a band cam. I think we might even...
band cam.
Yeah. You know, we should put like a little thing where it flash should be like, band cam. Like, did you go to band camp? What was that? What was that movie? Was it American Pie? And it was band camp. One time when I was in band camp, I was like, I needed to go to that band camp.
That movie was crazy.
Oh, my God. They went too far, though.
What?
They
By
did too many.
today's standards, it is mild.
No. They did too many.
Oh my goodness.
They went too many.
My goodness.
It's like what was the one where
Scary
they went on?
movie?
No, I can't watch stupid movies.
They took it too far.
What's the one with the when they did 3 of them, the bachelor party, when the first one was just
The Hangover?
God.
Took it too far.
They again, like it was like you should have just left that
stop.
magic alone. Cause the first one, I remember watching it the first time and being like, this is ridiculously funny.
That's kind of how I feel about Coming to America.
What?
They should just left it alone.
You know what? I feel like
Just
Coming
let
to
it
America.
rest in peace.
You know what? Coming to America was not for you. It was not for you. It really was. It's like they haven't quite figured out how to get the best of the 80s and 90s and capitalized on it yet. And that was like one of those attempts that I think it was satisfying for people who just wanted to see what happened in the end. But I don't know that it was like an epic movie. And is that the movie where Tiana Taylor became like the superstar of the world? Because I didn't think she was all that great.
She can dance.
But she's a singer.
She can sing too. She's a great performer, actually.
Is she?
She's really good.
She was just in Chicago. She was at the Rib the other day.
She's a sleeper.
With who? It is the Mace Jackson Show. Hey, it's Thursday, right? You had week 304 Wednesday. I would have come. Y'all didn't come?
No.
I was wondering why I didn't get no alert. I was like, what, did Toy get caught up on one of them Spirit flights somewhere?
No, we actually was going to take next week off, but we changed it and we're going to do probably like something for the Thanksgiving vibe, like a holiday vibe, week 304. So that's it. We just wanted to like switch it up.
See how they did that? I'm going to just get some notes on. And just give me points on that. See how he said week 304, he just slid it on in there.
Well, I can't really.
He just slid it on in there. Hey, but
I think I don't understand why it's not. I understand why, but like it really should be 403 because that's really what you turn the phone upside down to see.
No, I think when you took your phone out, you did like that.
Yeah, I know. You just turned it upside down. Yeah.
No, you didn't. You took it out and you looked at. This is not upside down.
But this is 304, right?
Right.
But you had to turn it upside down to see it, right, Ruthie? That's how we did it.
We
right?
used to do it on calculators,
right? And you put 304.
We did it on pagers.
So I think it's a little different.
And you turn it upside down, right?
No, it's the pager. We did 30. Y'all got 304 from the pager. The pager was like no.
Yeah, but
so like, why would it be
did.
right?
Because we was using calculators, Reese.
But
so it's like you turn the calculator upside down.
But the number wouldn't just come in 304.
No. Yeah, it come in 304.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, but I'm confused. I'm confused.
I guess because you're a millennial, man.
No.
Look, let's just take a break. Cause Reese, you're not gonna be right, man. I'm not gonna, and even if you were, I'm not gonna say it. Look, no, that's Reese. It doesn't work because those numbers are round. You need digital. You can't even see it. What is that? That's no. What does that say?
Well, I don't want to spell it.
No, but that doesn't say HOE.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
How we did it.
No, it was a digital calculator. Look, Reese, you know the clock in the room. No, we didn't do it different.
I'm gonna go grab a calculator. I'll show you.
No, because Reese gonna be right anyway.
No, I'm just saying, man, ours was different. That's how we did ours. Though.
You right, Reese.
Okay, right.
This is
Ruthie,
why
you
my
are.
camera be off.
This is the
Now
Mace Jackson Show.
He gonna sabotage
Right.
the broadcast.
Now ain't gonna be no broadcast. Sound gonna be off. We gonna be like, what happened to DJ Reese? Reese gonna walk in at 6:05 tomorrow. It's the Mace Jackson Show. Let's take a quick break. Look, let's see if we get this. This is gonna be dope. I mean, if we can do this, then we really got a real live, straight up in the house, in the building broadcast that's gonna be crack-a-lacking tomorrow. It's the Mace Jackson Show. Mace, Reese, and Ruthie will be back.
The Mace Jackson Show will be back after this break.
WIIFTBP.
Church Chicago's Power Hour. I'm your
Yeah.
host, Angie Mims, and
Terrence Key, TD, a.k.a. Terrence Daniels.
I
wish I had one witness in the house.
You got one.
You got a couple of them.
Got
two T's.
Give me a testimony.
Oh Lord, he's did it before. Oh Lord,
I got one. Something better. I got 5 reasons.
5 reasons. Oh Lord, he turned it around.
Turn it around. He woke me up this morning.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this.
Go
Number
ahead.
4.
He woke me up this morning.
Come on, number 3. Come.
He woke me up.
Oh Lord.
He woke you up.
That thing could touch you, but one of them 5s will get you. What's the second one?
He woke me up this morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
And the number 1 reason.
Number 1. Final answer.
He woke me up this morning.
He woke me up this morning.
That's a testimony.
That's a testimony.
I don't know what you did, but you did it right. Girl, you make it look so easy. Everywhere you go, heads turning left and right. Can't say you a dime, you're a 20 piece. Cause girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me don't let you get away. And all the guys looking like they wanna love you. Every day I'm your body, got not over my dead body. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put that grown on. Why you gotta look so good, 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 good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put that grown on. Why you gotta look so good? I can look and see you're not an average chick. You're shutting it down everywhere you go. Girl, I want you as bad as I want a check. Cause you're sexy from head to toe. Girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me all that you get away. And all the guys looking like they wanna love you. Every day I'm your body, got not over my dead body. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put your grown on. It's something about you when you put your grown on. Oh, when you're waking up straight out of bed, girl, why you gotta look so good? Oh, when you're at the job just taking a break, girl, why you gotta look so good? In the club turning up, why you gotta look so good? On the dance floor giving more. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Girl, you know you be killing them when you be getting your own woman on. Why you gotta look so good? With your hair done and your nails done, when you put that grown on, girl, why you gotta look so good? Girl, why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good?
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl Ruthie Moore in the building, plus my man DJ Riis, the ruler. We are broadcasting live from TP. It's what they call this, a run through, a dress rehearsal.
This is practice, Maze.
Practice? You talk about practice? We not even talking about a game. We talk about practice.
I don't practice, Ruthie. This is God given.
Oh, see, yeah, there you go, man. Perfect. So did Mike practice?
No.
It's God given, man.
God gave it to him and he just showed up?
Showed up.
Nah, dog. He was in the gym. It's like, I got a shirt, a Nike shirt that says talent is not enough. Right? You know, it's like you got the...
Depends on the industry.
Well, give me one where it ain't.
Give
me one. Probably maybe like some tech stuff.
Influencers. entertainers. Some of that is
fluff.
That you don't got to. Some people just got it.
But do they get it?
Probably not.
They got it, but they don't get it. Hey, y'all, check this out. So, Riis, we got to figure this out because coming up, you're going to have to run another mic cable. Maybe we'll scoot Ruthie over because we got the public defender coming in. Remember, he comes in once a month?
Yeah, you can just take my mic. Make it a little easier.
Then you just slide it over, and then we just all slide down, then we just move the cameras around and then make it like, all right, well, we going to do that. Look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Ruthie, let's do some headlines real quick. First of all, tomorrow is the big day. We're broadcasting live from TP 5401 South Wentworth. Get your tickets. You can go to Eventbrite. You can stop in the TP 5401, or you can get your tickets at the door. It is food, drink, and a live, what's it, big band.
Band, breakfast.
And booty. No, I'm sorry.
Exactly. What is the other? Oh, broadcast.
Broadcast, it starts with broadcast, breakfast, and band. But Tennille said if y'all don't buy no tickets, y'all drinking lemon water and bagels. That sound is the video, is the game right there. It's letting us know that it's not online. And so it's like, turn me on, make my money, turn me on. Hey, Joe, we losing. So it has a timer. It has to run out. So it's to make, that's why you got a dress rehearsal. So y'all don't mind that beep in the background. It is not, we did not pay to put the battery in the fire alarm. Because, you ever been on somebody on a Zoom and be like,
that's literally my house.
How do you sleep at night?
Because it don't.
Sleeping well for 3 years like that.
That would drive me insane.
It drive every time that my mother comes, because it's like in my man case. Like every time that she comes up and like, cause she's like, I don't know.
Do you know how unsafe that is?
She bought batteries. Like every time she comes, like
Riis, I am so disappointed in you.
She bring batteries. It's okay. It's just me down.
You just living on the edge.
It's just me down.
You're just living on the edge.
You ever had Joe? So we got these weird fire detectors that, like, if you don't do one, then they all get the ding, 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 ding.
Oh, they link together.
And then they run around the whole house and you be chasing that bad boy down.
Smart.
It's not. It's a pain in the ass.
Smart.
Until you need them to go off.
Oh, right.
I'm going to need you to change your battery. Or call your landlord.
No,
I don't
like people in my house, so.
Or they know your stash at. Like, they'll be in your house. Ruthie like, they don't know what my stash at.
Them batteries $1.
What even said, man, what's the rule? You never let the media in your house. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it.
I do be like, they be like, you be standing by the door. Can I help you?
Right.
You need something?
Right.
There's the fire department at the door. I'm sorry, Mr. Juan. We saw smoke.
I'm not even him. I don't even know who you're talking about. I literally talk to you through my screen door. Like literally have a conversation. Anything that you want, just leave it in my mailbox. Leave it in my mailbox.
Oh, you got one of them mailboxes. Hey, let me say what's up to one of our number one stunners. A number one stunner. Happy birthday to Boosie.
Happy birthday.
Boosie out there, birthday banging. Well, let me stop. I sound like that's week 304 Wednesday or something. Like, one to her, two to kill. Happy birthday, Boosie. Hey, Riis, see if you can find one of them Stevie Wonders in there somewhere.
She called in.
You got to connect to the internet.
Yesterday.
Did she?
Yeah, she called in.
Freylana, you called in.
Damn,
she like, why you put my shit?
Why you telling my government?
That's because one day somebody was on my page talking about some Freylana. And I was like, who in the hell is Freylana? And she was just talking like we were supposed to know. Like, and then I was like, you talking all slick like I know you. And she like, Maze, that's Boosie. So Freylana.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Right.
Freylana.
That's a beautiful name.
I think it is. That's why I say it like that.
But
Freylana.
It's not beautiful when you say it like that, Maze. It's not.
Freylana.
Yeah, I say it like Freylana.
There you go.
Freylana, how you doing?
Freylana.
How you
Freylana.
Riis, you stay macking.
What you mean?
You ain't have to say it like that.
How you doing, Freylana? See that?
See, I'll be doing it. See, let me do it like that. How you doing, Freylana?
Nah, that's okay.
Hey, Freylana.
And be like, you need a cough drop.
You bogus. See, hey, you know what? Somebody yesterday. Can I tell you what? Who did this to me yesterday? Somebody did it. We had like this whole conversation, and I thought we was all good. And he was like, "Thank you, ma'am." I was like, "Your mama." on the phone.
He didn't mean that.
He did. He was like, and they always be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I knew. I was like, no, it happens all the time, dog. That's like, I told you, as long as my son ain't there, that's why my son be like, let's go through the drive-thru. I be like, nope.
Your son's voice pretty deep too.
No kidding. I be like, how your voice deeper than mine?
He get it from his mama. I'm trying to figure it out. These babes say, how your voice deeper than? How your voice deeper than mine?
How your voice deeper than? You better put some trouble in your voice, boy, when you talking to me. Better take that bass out. He's like, I can't. Would you like me to? Dude. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Moore. Riis, can you go check the brown door? Because I think that the the public defender is outside. So we going to, they a little bit early. So if you hit that brown door right there, I'll just keep on talking until you get them in. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Moore. Ruthie, so tomorrow's the big day. But tonight is the big, tonight. Oh, it's Carrie's big fundraiser.
Kickoff
at Carmine's Steak House down on Rush Street. Y'all get y'all tickets to that too. Shout out to Sharon Ugochi, who said, put your money where your mouth is. I bought me a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was looking at the list, Ruthie, and I was like, you ain't even asked to get a free ticket. You bought it. I was like on the spreadsheet. There it go. Ruthie.
Listen, I got my checkbook ready.
You got a checkbook?
This is probably the only check that I will
give them a chair right there.
I plan to write.
Just let them sit right there. Or they can sit over here because we ain't got. Okay, you can get that set up. We can just put it right here. We can put the third chair right here. Hey, Maria Munoz is in the building, y'all.
Dang, maybe she was trying to be anonymous.
You can't be you can't be at the broadcast this morning being anonymous up here at 6:00. She probably waiting. She probably doing advance right now for the man. Because he probably
got to come scope the scene out.
Right. Didn't Morgan Park lose the other day? We're going to talk about that too.
Hey. Yeah, to Kankakee.
You not be telling y'all government name. Yeah, you ever remember? Do you remember when do you remember when your friends took that turn and they was like, you'd be like, what's up, Ronnie? You'd be like, my street name's Snake. What's up? My name's Snake. Snake?
I'm D-Rock.
Man, dog. Darren? My name D-Rock.
Danny boy.
No, it be the one that had them like weird names. Like I got a friend named Dana, but he never tells nobody. And then when you find out, like it was this real hardcore dude, and I never really. And so when we had went somewhere and like I saw his name on the paper, I'm like Dana, like I don't know no Dana. Like you do know Dana. I'm like, no, I don't.
Damn Dana.
Come to find out when I knew it, I said, bro, your first name is Dana. I wish you would say my name. Your real name is Dana? That's tough.
That's a decent unisex name.
No,
I like that.
No,
Dana?
I don't meet too many. I've never met a guy with that name.
I have.
Exactly.
I know the star. I do.
I like it.
And I'm going to tell you, this dude named Dana, the Dana that I know, he just
something
like
wrong
that.
with all of them?
No. Go ahead. Mess with him if you want
right.
to. He's a starting linebacker for the University of Illinois, like the most tackles in history. And he'd be like, hey, Dana, you put some bass in your voice when you said that, Dana. What's up, Dana? Dana Howard.
Sad, man. Unisex names.
What?
You don't like them?
Some, just not all. Just not all unisex names.
Oh.
Dana should be left alone, for sure, for men.
What?
No,
I don't think
no man should be named Dana.
I know, man. You know what? Pat.
Who?
Pat.
It's Patrick.
Patrick, yeah, I can see that.
Or Pat. Pat is a unisex name for real.
Pat.
Somebody, if I just put you on the phone, if somebody says their name is Pat,
yep,
that could be anything.
Sam.
Nah, Sam is.
But it's short for Samantha. Too. But Sam is short for Samantha too. So you call him Sam. Sam is Samuel.
Yeah,
like
but Sam,
like
I feel like if you see a Sam, that's a girl. She look like a girl. If you see a Pat, she could.
What?
No, I know somebody called. I know a girl.
Not if it's Patty.
No,
it's like,
but if they call themselves Pat.
Patrice.
Think about the people that call themselves Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
No,
I know, right?
No, they patty cake.
Pat.
Not patty cake. Not feminine. If you call yourself Pat, your name is Pat.
I don't know
as
nobody
a
named.
woman.
I don't know
Right,
too many.
'cause-
I know some girl. I know a girl named Pat.
But you probably used to
Does
be
she
Patty.
call herself Pat?
Yeah, like you call her Pat, like Pat. Like P-A-T. I know 2 girls actually named Pat.
Are they girly girls?
Yeah, they girly girls.
Okay.
Pat Patricia.
See, like Leslie, like a
Like
dude named Leslie. See, like Leslie.
Leslie's be kind of. They be kind of on the sex like they. Leslie's be kind of. They be kind of. Does your name fit you?
Black
like,
people name your kids right, man.
No, but if you have, do your name? Do you match your name in real life?
Who?
Like, I mean, you're a Ruthie.
Man, I'm named after my grandma. I got an old name.
And you got an old
I've been an
soul.
old person. I came out the womb chewing tobacco. That's why you got to be careful how you got to be careful how you name your kids.
I guess you're right then, because my name is Spanish.
Dejuan.
And I wear blonde patch. So
Dejuan, yeah.
Living
You
up to our-
into a process.
That's so
Living up to our
true.
name.
It's Tequila Thursday too. Day one.
I don't got my music.
And you got your music. Now, if you got your music, and we can do that, and we live, and we can make it Tequila Thursdays at the TP.
Tequila.
I'm telling you, we got the most advanced live broadcast. Did you get Church Chicago? Are they performing? Don't make me curse. Don't make me curse at the church. God's gonna turn it around.
Pastor Keys said he gonna come through
All right.
and he gonna do. God's gonna turn it around. I'm trying to go get him to do blessing me, but he did say that he gonna come and do. God's gonna turn it around for sure. He said he gonna, like he work. He gets off like right now.
Reese.
So he gonna come through
Look
right
at
after he
my
get
face.
off. I'm just telling you, he
Look
coming
at my
through
face,
right after
Reese.
he getting off.
Look at my face.
And he gonna sing.
Look at my face.
All right.
Ruthie. Like I'm gonna let Ruthie be doing my faces because she be like, tell it to the judge.
Oh, I ain't heard that in a long time.
Tell it to the judge. All right, y'all. Let's see. So y'all make sure y'all get tonight. Carrie's campaign kickoff. Y'all make sure y'all go there because I want some black people in the building.
I already ironed my dress. Remember I asked you, I said, Mace, what I gotta wear?
Ruthie, wait.
I just be needing to know.
Ruthie, you ironed it?
I had a little wrinkle in it, and I was
Ruthie,
like, you know what? This
you
is
didn't-
unacceptable.
Ruthie, you ironed your dress?
I did. I
didn't put
plugged
it
up the
in?
iron. I put some water in it. I had the steam.
Ruthie, you're supposed to take your dress to the clean.
Man, anybody got time for that?
Yeah.
Wait, what you mean?
Anybody got time for that? It was one little line because it was in the closet, a little
Like
cricket.
$6 one day. You put it in there early.
See, to me, for me, the cleaners is for cleaning, not necessarily pressing. I can do that a little bit myself.
Did you ever? You know how to iron?
Yes.
Like for real iron?
Yes.
Like good iron,
I don't do it often though. Only if I need to.
Because I'm saying I'm talking about iron. Like
yes,
old
Maze.
fashioned iron.
Yes, Maze. We used to have a big old ironing board. I know how to use the shape of the ironing board to properly do the shirts.
So you know about that stay flowing water?
Man, ain't nobody mess with that stay flowing water, dog. Nobody want to. I used to love getting my shirts where they crack. Now it's I used to think that was the coolest thing when your shirt would crack.
The thickest crease out there.
Yeah, no, I don't do that no more.
Spray starch.
Yeah.
No,
it's stay flow.
No.
You got
stay flow.
It's literal starch. It's like starch in its purest form.
It's pure.
It's
and you have to mix it with water.
Yes. Yeah, or yes.
It's so good.
If you want the West Side crease, that's where you gotta go. All right, y'all. Let's see what else we got. Happy belated Founders Day to the Qs, to the men of Omega Sci-Fi. That might be the first time I've ever done that. I'm growing up.
Oh, you petty.
I said happy Founders to everybody this year. So I'm not gonna be petty. Cause you know how people be doing. Don't get out of here, Maria. Don't nobody care about you being no cute pearl. Get you saw her, she popped her head over here like, did I hear somebody? Look, she get back on the other side. Don't nobody want to hear no. She came to my last live broadcast talking about you cool and all, but you know, Omega. If you don't get your you know how your mother say, if you don't get your narrow behind up out of here.
Gotta represent.
Watch it.
I like Omega Men.
That I'm gonna tell you what.
They are some of the friendliest.
I bet they are friendly. I bet
you like Omega Man.
They are very friendly.
I wonder why.
They friendly.
Yeah.
Ruthie, I feel like it's a lot of people. I'm not even gonna. We're gonna talk about that on break. got questions. I got questions, but I let them be. Woo! Y'all said Young Dolph got killed yesterday.
Right.
Man, don't talk about it.
In his
What you mean don't talk about
hometown.
it? I thought his hometown was Chicago.
No,
He was born in Chicago.
But then if that's the claims, do we claim Ludacris?
Huh?
Ludacris was born in Chicago, moved to Atlanta.
And then went to Champaign. He's here? Oh, could you go, Reese, go make sure. Oh, no. Maria, just let him in and then lock the door behind you because we don't want to get robbed. You know, your cousin's nil.
That one stung me.
Really? You like Young Dolph?
Real big. That's my number one. I'm a real big Dolph fan.
I don't even know who he was. I mean, I had heard the name before, but the only Dolph I really knew was Dolph Lundgren. You know who that was? I Must Break You.
He was on that song, Cut It. I'm sure
you need to cut it. Yeah, you need to cut it.
Cut it, yeah. So you probably know him. So I'm sure
I used to be like, you need to cut it. I used to be all, cut it. I used to be like,
Maze, your price is way too high. You need
to cut it. I'd be like, y'all asking for way too much money. You need to cut it. I used to be like, you know how.
That was actually
it was like one of them dab things where it would be like, every time somebody says something, you could get it in there. You be like, you need to cut it.
But see, the thing is, both of them are about drugs. The dab and cut it.
For sure.
Really?
Straight up.
Yeah, dab is about,
them bricks is way too high. You need to cut it.
Cut it.
Them prices way too high. You need to cut it. See, little double meaning there.
Double entendre.
You gotta listen to the lyrics, Maze.
I just be hearing the beats. You need to cut it.
That's how they get us every time. Next thing you know, we Molly Percocetting.
Y'all Molly Percocetting. When I heard that, I was like, this can't be real. This cannot, like.
I tell all my young kids now, I said, man, it's so crazy listening to music now because I said, we grew up off of, like, people making money off selling the drugs. And now you guys rap about using 18 drugs in one night. I popped a perk, did a Molly, did a Xan, did some. I be like.
Now I'm dead.
You're a clucker. You're a clucker. You need, like.
You need to cut
you need
it.
to cut it. You done hurt my feelings this morning. Ruthie talk about, I used to be like, you need to cut. My son like, my dad around here talking about cutting it.
And that's why when you was probably around them kids' parents and you was talking about, so you need to cut it, and they was asking, is your father a drug dealer? Because you don't be knowing when you be saying stuff, man.
You need to cut it.
It's like, is he a drug
That's
dealer?
like yesterday, I'm just going to tell y'all notice I did stop saying the B3 because I did actually go on the internet and see what BBB mean. I'm ashamed that y'all know. I'm ashamed that y'all even know what that is.
You gotta keep your ear to the streets.
You was keeping your ear to something else watching that mess. Oh my God. I just felt so, I feel some days I just be like, what world do I live in?
You need to wash your eyes.
Or you need to wash your tail, something. Anyway, it's the Maze Jackson Show. We are broadcasting live from the TP. Now, this is going to be the scene of the action tomorrow. Ruthie, that's the dance floor. Rick. Oh, I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna even say it because you're gonna be. Ruthie, are you gonna step tomorrow? Will you have a dance partner?
No.
Ruthie, you know them dudes.
I'm gonna step in here at what, 5 or 5:30?
They're gonna be like, step in the name of. You ain't gonna like.
Can we play that?
We can't. No, we cannot play that. You're not Ruthie. Don't be acting funny. You know John Austin ready. He like, you ain't see Big John last time. Big John turned out the party, even though he turned out Big John turned out the party last time. They was all on the floor. I want to know who's going to be the front row liquor people.
Not the front row liquor.
Reese, was they front row liquor last time?
Definitely.
They kicked it. I'm going to tell you what.
They was like, man. Like, you know how it's like the bags, like kids in school, like,
Reese, like,
man, this your show. This your show.
I still be thinking, like, I'm going to get in trouble. I still be thinking I'm going to get in trouble at my own show. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Look, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. We are going to talk to the public defender. We're going to ask them about Morgan Park, too. Didn't y'all play Morgan Park?
We Kankakee beat Morgan Park.
Oh,
saying that name.
Dope. What you want me to call it? The Killer Keys?
No, it's the Clan. The Coup.
Kankakee.
Kankakee killer.
The Kaskaskalwan Native Americans.
You don't know damn Kaskaskalwan.
You know we on stolen land, my brother.
My brothers, my sisters. All right, y'all, this is the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages. Maze, Ruthie, and Riis. We'll be back. Come on over.
WIIFTBP.
WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Broken screen? Crash system? Are you in need of spyware or virus removal from your computer? Well, contact RPC Computer Repair in South Shore and let us help you with all your computer repair services and print needs. Need office or print production services, copies, scans, fax, or even notary service? Then stop by and support RPC Computer Repair and Print Shop located 1741 East 71st Street in the 71st Street corridor, newly revitalized South Shore areas, and let RPC be your one-stop shop, where we believe RPC is your PC. RPC Computer Repair is also a UPS access point where you can drop off and pick up your important packages. So let RPC be of service to you. Call RPC Computer Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. at 773-966-4457. That's 773-966-4457. Visit RPC at rpccomputeringinc.com for more information.
And now, traffic and weather.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media? The time is now 7:04 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports traffic and weather update. Chicago Bulls are actually still on the West Coast road trips, taking on the Trailblazers in Portland. Chicago Bulls would have a 20-point lead, but watch it dwindle as Damian Lillard will come down and lead the Blazers to a 112-107 victory. Now over the traffic on the Kennedy. O'Hare to the Loop, 42 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 35 on the Edens. Inbound from Deerfield to Exchange, 51 minutes. Exchange back out to Deerfield, 44. On the Eisenhower was 49 minutes from Thorndale to the Loop, 34 back out to Thorndale on the Stevenson. From I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be 58 minutes, 38 minutes outbound. The Bishop Ford is 39 minutes from I-80 to the Dan Ryan and 28 minutes back out to I-80. The Dan Ryan, 14 minutes to the Loop. 17 minutes to the Loop, 14 minutes back out to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive is locked in at 8 minutes all around, north and south, 55th to Jacksonville to Jackson to 55th, and Randolph to Bryn Mawr, and Bryn Mawr back to Randolph. Today's weather is currently 34 and sunny. Today will be a high of 43 with a low of 39. I'm Riis the Ruler. Now here's Lex with Interstellar here on the Maze Jackson Show.
finally got my mind right again. Did it all in spite of the hate. Every time they said that I can't. Nebula, they run through my veins. Every molecule in the strands. Senses feeling some kind of strange. Damn, I think my name's Spider-Man. Jump out the window and swing for the dreams that just might be. Never gonna let go. No, to the man in the mirror look like me. Drifting through the cosmos, whoa, far away from your lies. I realigned all my goals. That's a constellation of mine, yeah. I've been searching, crawling, looking for a way out. I've been hurting, falling, but I think I found my way now. I'm on my own, far from home, lost in space, in my zone. I found these truths, far from you, in my space, in a stellar mode.
To the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For the black people, cause economically we are not equal. Waking up to lies, can't toast no more. I told y'all, yeah, this is a dangerous show. Don't go to church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies, not other politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Maze and Riis and Ruthie and Todd, explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't tryna help us, they ain't tryna do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect your oppressed to solve them. Look in the mirror, realize you great. Yeah, we always argue with our brothers, but ain't nobody gonna take our place. Just stay in tune and stay on top about who forwards, about who not. Just green light all the black economy, then watch all the shooting gon' stop. To my black people in power, just remember we put you in power. If you really wanna save all the black princesses, be Mario and not Bowser. They gave us a hard job. We gon' make it if we do it together. Divided before, we gotta evolve. With confidence, you are ready before you started. With no confidence in the people, we always gon' be defeated.
Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl, Ruthie Mizzo, in the his house. Plus,
turn me up.
turn me up in my microphone. Plus, my man, DJ Riis the Ruler on the ones and twos. You know what we did not do?
Take the soul plane off?
We did not take the soul plane off, but that's because we had some passengers coming. You know, first of all,
I gotta me check their passports.
First of all, I was about to throw somebody off the plane Because I said, we tried to show some love to the men of Omega Psi Phi. And the next thing you know, here come Maria looking around the corner like, did I hear? Hold on, calm on down. This the Sigma Soul plane. Right? All right, but that's all good. So, but Maria has been with us. I was looking at the anniversary badges. People be having 2, 1, 3 years. They be feeling some kind of way. Maria, what you at, like 5, 7? She like Maria. Check this out. The walls, the paintings, not the new superhero wall paintings at the studio, but the ones on the walls outside of the studio where it's got the social and all that. Maria been with us since we even had that office. She might have been with us since before we even had that office. Remember, our kids was supermodels on UPN together, right?
UPN? We was on the U. Doing morning shows. Look, she was one of the founding members of the Mom Squad. But sometimes, you got the plug and you don't even know you got the plug. Right? So one day I'm in my inbox. Y'all know I don't really go in my inbox that much.
It's a dangerous place.
I stay on it. You get to watch it because you got to watch the inbox. But I saw Maria Munoz in the inbox. And she was like, look, there's a brother that you have got to meet. And she was like, the new public defender. Because, I know I had some feelings about what was going to happen in the public defender's office. I got to be honest. Look, I feel a certain kind of way because we always seem to be on the defense, and I just felt like there was not a lot of opportunities for black men. To her credit, Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle took the bull by the horns and gave us this brother. Maria says, Maze, you got to get the public defender on. I said, man, he probably, I don't know. Oh, but it's Maria. I was like, I don't know, man. He probably came from some other, I was like, where he from, like Minnesota? Right? Because, anytime somebody get a big job around here, they be from somewhere else. I was like, what he probably from like San Francisco or something. She like, no. Maria, I'm going to do this for you. But I don't know if I want to talk to this brother because you know how the county be. Then my girl, what your name is, better known as Janessa, was like, nah. Then my girl, Angela Fitzpatrick. Now, I'm going to tell you, Angie is my girl. So when all this stuff was happening, I was feeling a certain kind of way. And I said, Angela, Maria told me that I need to talk to this brother. She said, that is one of the downest brothers, and you need to get him on the show. So now you got 2 vouchers. And then they tell me you from Chicago. I was like, wait, you from Chicago?
Not Naperville.
Hold on. You trying? Wait. I was just trying to throw a little shade. I'm Bolingbrook for the record. But I was born at Woodlawn High School, so I got my street cred. But this brother came in last month, committed to coming back to us once a month to talk to us about the issues that are impacting black folks at the public defender's office. And I got to tell you, I was quite impressed after our last conversation. I'd be like, oh, man, he got on suspenders. And no tux. I got to watch this guy. No, I'm just joking. But we had a great conversation the last time, and I thought it was important that he come back. And he also committed to coming back once a month. And right when I was thinking about reaching out, Maria reached back out and said, hey, he said once a month, so we're going to be back in the building. So, Mr. Public Defender, welcome back to the building. How are you today, sir?
I appreciate you. I'm doing well.
Mr. Public Defender, sir, what's going on in the Public Defender's office? Back up. I just got carjacked, right? Hey, man.
I heard.
Hey, man,
safe.
Thank you. Now, I just got to ask, man, am I going to be looking at y'all on the other side of this as I was so rudely jacked out? Like, does everybody deserve justice? Like, I don't know if this guy deserves justice. I was there. And I just, Mr. Public Defender, sir.
Yes, sir.
And can I call you Sharon?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Sharon.
Yes, sir.
You know how it be when your friends be with the other people at the lunch table?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to feel a certain kind of way when I see y'all sitting at the lunch table. Are y'all going to defend this guy? Is he getting public defense? Or are you allowed to even talk about it? Is that like attorney-client privilege?
I can't talk about pending cases.
Because carjackers should get 100 years, man.
But what I can say is that everybody deserves an attorney. That doesn't mean that means what it means. Everybody deserves an attorney.
Okay. But what happened when you know they guilty, man? I'm telling you, he was guilty, dog. I was there. My car. I was out. I'm telling you, I know he was guilty. I was an eyewitness to it.
Everybody deserves an attorney.
I'm being a little personal right now. I'm being a little personal.
Everybody deserves an attorney.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that just in this case, I must tell you that, and I would say that in this case, I think there was a tremendous amount of media attention, as well as a lot of existing relationships that made this probably more high profile of a carjacking, although there wasn't a weapon involved, than most. How does the average person, and I don't want to pretend like I'm not average, but how does the average person get justice in Cook County? And in this case, you represent the defendants. Yesterday, this last couple of weeks, I've been saying every carjacker needs 100 years, regardless. I don't necessarily believe that. But how do we walk the fine line between criminal justice reform and the fact that we know crime exists and criminals?
Yeah, I think it's a really great question, and I don't think those two things work against each other. I think we have to realize the current limitations of the system. We have to realize that too often what happens in the criminal justice system is based upon who you are, what you look like, how much money you make, what you have access to. And I think everybody can agree that we deserve a system where those things, where if you're black, you're worse off, if you're poor, you're worse off, should exist. So, listen, criminal justice reform, all the things that we've tried to do, doesn't stand in the way of somebody who is found to be guilty being held accountable. But what it does stand for is the idea that only certain people should be held accountable. And that when we do have, punishments or whatnot, that they be fair and that they be productive and that we're not spending a ton of money on things that don't work. So, listen, I come from I'm born 121st at Harvard. I'm not a person who believes that crime does not exist. I'm not a person that believes everything is perfect. But I do believe we can do things in the justice system to make us safer and make it more fair. I think you can do both of those things.
So I'm gonna tell you, I'm so grateful. Somebody's gonna use this against me, but I gotta say it. I feel like I was grateful that it was a white guy. That's why I got. Hold on. So I got because it was a white guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I dropped my guard. I'm telling you, if you would have got out that truck, I probably would have had my strap and I'd have been ready. The bias, whatever that is, I had it against my own self. But I feel like we're caught in this conundrum because we know that the criminal justice system is unfair to us. But we also have to survive through this space. And I feel like, if that was a black person, I don't know that I would be pressing to the fullest extent of the law for my fear, for the guilt of what I feel like everything else that happened. Now, I'm going all the way out this time because we've never seen a white carjacker marketed.
So I feel like it's going to elevate the level of discourse when we talk about how we deal with this, because already the same people who would say that a carjacker should be punished have now redefined this person as a car thief, not a carjacker, right? And so I think that we're in a unique space with this case. So I feel like a lot of black folks recognize that we've been unfairly treated by the system. And so even when we're victims of crime, we don't necessarily always want to go to the fullest extent of the law.
Yeah, but the law will do that for you.
What you mean?
So I can't talk about any specific case.
Yes.
But again, there's this idea that when law enforcement use victims, they use victims just to justify harsher punishments. And when victims say, or people who are, had things perpetrated against them, when they say, well, listen, I just want my community to get better, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, maybe I don't want somebody to punish to the fullest in the law, they get ignored. But when the victim comes up and says, I want the person in jail, or I want the person in prison for 1,000 years, and they get brought to the forefront. One of the things that is interesting about black people, I think, is that they can be both advocates for change, and they can be people who go through trauma. And we can hold two different thoughts in our heads. Just because we understand that things aren't right does not mean that we think that the solutions that they offer us are working. And we see their failures every day, to me. Right?
Got it. All right. So yesterday we saw the story of, 2 days ago we saw the story of the young men who robbed the ATM, then went on to shoot two of their accomplices, apparently. Went on like a robbing terror. I don't want to call it a robbing terror spree, but went on a 1 day.
Yep.
How do we deal with that in our community? First of all, let's presume Riis don't be presuming nobody is innocent. Riis don't. He be like, why do we, when we know, like we be like free Ray Ray, but we know Ray Ray was a neighborhood terrorist. Well, talk to me about a case like that and what happens and how you being from, what did you say, 103rd and Harvard?
123rd.
121st and Harvard. You know that those people exist. How do you rationalize that, and how do we fix that? I mean, should they go to jail for 50 years?
Well, again, I can't talk about cases that are pending.
Okay.
But what I can say in general is, again, I can think that the system is broken, but still believe that harm exists. And I could also identify the fact that when the system is not made up of all people who go and kill two people, and we know that they did it, and everybody saw it, and it's very clear. The vast majority of cases in the system are not like that. Okay. The system isn't just built for the people who fit that description. The system is also built for people who decide that they're going to possess drugs, but they have to be charged with a felony because our system doesn't allow anything else other than that. I also will say this. There are people who are accused of very serious crimes, and I think we have this assumption that all of them are guilty. When Illinois got rid of their death penalty, they had exonerated more people than they had executed. Let me say that again. When Illinois got rid of their death penalty, we had exonerated more people than we executed. So this idea that we know who it is and the search system can figure out who it is and we should not even worry about like a trial or a lawyer, I just don't think that our region deserves that like honor. I believe that we should have a system where both people get an opportunity to decide what happened. With that said, there's nothing, again, about criminal justice reform that says that people who are charged and found guilty of serious offenses shouldn't be held accountable. right? Well, we're doing things like ending cash bond. What we're saying is your money shouldn't determine whether you sit in jail or not. When we're saying somebody should have a right to a trial, we're saying that you should have the ability to tell your side of the story. When we're saying that we need to fund communities instead of funding 21, 22 different cities downstate, we're saying that we deserve a piece of the pie. So I don't think that we have to act as if harm doesn't exist to make things better, is my thought about it. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Good morning. I have a question.
Go ahead, Ruthie Mo.
Related to the available resources of the public defender's office. So, like, if I, hypothetically, I got a case, and then, afterwards, I need, resources. Can I just walk into the office? And say, hey, I need some resources. Can I speak to a lawyer? I have this document that I need read. I don't understand. Is that the type of services that y'all offer?
No, we represent people who are accused of offenses, and in that process of accusations, we do have certain sources available. But what I would say is that what you've described is something that should happen.
Oh, wow.
But it doesn't happen because we spend so much money on the other stuff. This region spends $5 billion on police, prosecutors, people, defense attorneys, judges, sheriffs, things that happen after harm happens. But if you want to walk into an office and say, I need help with a document, we ain't got the money for it.
Wait, is that supposed to be something you do? I thought you was only supposed to defend criminals, man.
I think that we should be a system where we are supportive of the community members. Because it's not just, quote unquote, people who are accused of crimes that pay taxes. Everybody does. So why don't we have a system where that exists? We don't. Because we spend so much money on the other stuff.
Sharon.
Yep.
I'm going to go back.
Yep.
We see the CEO of McDonald's under fire.
Yeah.
For a text message to Mayor Lightfoot, in which he basically said that those families, those parents failed those children. This was in the case of Jaslyn, that 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams, who was shot 50 times by automatic machine gun fire at a McDonald's. There was a tremendous amount of backlash from the CEO of McDonald's. There was also, I'm a political dude, so all I saw was leverage, right? I just saw shareholders putting pressure, and I was like, there is the opportunity to extract right here, and we could probably do some big damage. But I want to take a step back because we in the black community oftentimes find ourselves in between this rock and hard place where there's issues that impact our community that are obvious to everybody. But if it's talked about, we're vilified. Or not, we're vilified. If it's talked about, if a white person talks about it, we can crucify him. If a black person talks about it, it's self-hate, right? But it's happening in our community. The McDonald's CEO, was he right or wrong to say what he said? And what role do you see the family playing in the as a public defender? Let's start with everybody.
Yeah.
But then let's talk about the black community. What role do you see family playing in the criminal justice system or the lack thereof? And how about this? I want you to think about it. I want to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and then I'm going to ask you to tell me the role that family plays from your experience in the criminal justice system.
No problem.
All right, we'll be back. After these messages, we are talking to Sharon R. Mitchell Jr. Junior? What your daddy do?
He was a truck driver.
He proud in the mug, ain't he? He be like, that's my boy. Hey, yo, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. We got the public defender on. We got Ruthie. We got Riis. And we'll be back after these messages. We got Maria Munoz in the building, too. What's in that big poster? I hope that's a gift for me. We'll talk about it all when we come back. It's the Maze Jackson Show.
The Maze Jackson Show will be back after this break.
WIIFTBP.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Week events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Week members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
And now, traffic and weather.
Good morning. Let's send it for the Black People Media family. The time is now 7:34 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports traffic and weather update. In sports, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Portland Trail Blazers last night. Bulls will watch a 20-point lead the window as they will lose to the Portland Trail Blazers 112-107. Now over the traffic on the Kennedy, O'Hare to the Loop will be an hour and 7 minutes. Outbound to O'Hare will be 53 minutes. On the Edens, inbound from Deerfield to the Exchange, 56 minutes. 69 minutes back out to Deerfield. On the Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop, 1 hour. Back out to Thorndale, 46 minutes. On the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be an hour 5. The outbound will be 33. The Bishop Ford is 41 minutes from I-80 to the Dan Ryan and 37 minutes back out to I-80. The Dan Ryan, 19 minutes to the Loop, 14 minutes back out to 95th. On DuSable Lakeshore Drive South, 55th to Jackson, as well as Jackson back out to 55th is still 8 minutes on the north side of things. Randolph to Bryn Mawr, 12 minutes. Bryn Mawr back out to Randolph will be 8. Today's weather, it is currently 34 and sunny. Today will be a high of 43 with a low of 39. I'm Riis the Ruler. Now here's Throwback here on the Maze Jackson Show.
The first day we met, a Thursday night at the club I'll never forget. Do you remember the words that I said? One night in my bed you'll never regret. And you, with your pretty brown eyes, I knew, baby, you would change my life. And you opened up my eyes to see I'm excited for our future, but I love our history. Let's throw back to the day that we first met. Let's throw back, I never will forget. Let's throw on the beach, playing Isley Brothers in between the sheets. And now we're taking flights from London to Belize, and we're popping bottles, endless shopping sprees. Woo, still sexy as can be. I knew you're still the only one for me. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky as can be. I'm excited for our future, but I love our history. Yeah, to the day that we first met. Let's throw back. I really wanna know. Let's throw back. Let's go back. Let's throw back. Let's go. I wanna go back. Oh, come on now. We were making love. Let's reminisce to the first time we. Let's reminisce of the whip. We were making love. Making love. Come on now. Let's throw back. Oh, all I wanna do is throw it back. That's all I wanna do. Come on now. Let's throw back, babe. I wanna throw back, babe. Let's throw back, everybody. Let's throw back. If you love somebody, let's throw back. Talk about the love. Let's throw back. Let's throw. I wanna throw back.
You are listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my co-host, Ruthie. Mo in the building. Stop looking at the TV. I seen you looking. You like DJ Riis the ruler. Riis like, I ain't even on the camera. I ain't even on that camera. And then we got in the building. We got the public defender. Riis, you trying to you got turbulence, man? Turbulence on the soul plane. Well, you actually got to get it close. You got to start approach. You got to start the approach because it's 7:39 and we only got him for an hour. So we're gonna touch back down. I think we got to drop him off at Midway. Yeah,
He might want to go to O'Hare.
No, he in the public defender's office. Don't nobody really want to go to. Don't nobody really want to go to O'Hare though. Do you really? No, for real. If you can fly out of Midway, do you really want to go to O'Hare?
Absolutely not.
You be like Midway, man.
Who does prefer O'Hare over Midway?
Me, because it's by my house.
I'm gonna tell you. So if you black, you prefer Midway. Midway has a black feel to it. It does. It really does.
It's outside.
No, because it's got Southwest.
It's very Southwest.
This got Southwest. Southwest. Look.
Go straight to the Jamaica.
Right. American. Like, let me tell you. Yeah. You want to see a black flight? Go where Southwest. What's the other one? Spirit.
Frontier, right?
Frontier.
Yeah, I do know that.
You go to that. You go to that wing. That's everybody going on vacation.
That's the red line to the sky.
Now, you go to O'Hare, it be like you see a black person at O'Hare, you be like, "Hey, what's going on?" If you fly from O'Hare, right? You going somewhere. You going to a destination.
Yeah.
You going somewhere international. And now that they got Jamaica, he right. Now that they fly to Jamaica from Midway, from Southwest. Man, black people ain't gonna see no parts of Midway. O'Hare.
You do know that O'Hare has Southwest now, right?
Yeah, I do. But black people ain't trying to go to that. That's the white people Southwest. You know they're gonna be like, that is the white people Southwest. You say Southwest to black people, and you say O'Hare, they're gonna be like, you a lie. They're gonna be like, you a lie.
And that's where I'm going. My bags will arrive on time.
Right? They be like, you a lie.
I will get a whole can of soda.
No, you be like, dog, I'm flying Southwest. Oh, I'll take you to Midway. No, O'Hare. No, I ain't taking you. Nope. Look, you ask somebody to take you to Midway, they'll take you. Yeah. You ask them to take you to O'Hare, they be like, dog, you can't get Uber?
Yeah, that's the level of commitment you don't want to.
And
let me drop you off at the Blue Line.
Right, but let me tell you what. The secret is taking the train.
It's more convenient.
It is. Yeah. You get there 45 minutes. If you late, get on the train and go straight to O'Hare. But we got him in the building. I know you over there laughing like you a black dude. Like you know y'all be you laughing like you know black stuff, dog. First of all, are you like legitimate? You know, because a lot of times y'all
you get them big high titles, man. Y'all, you still eat chicken wings with your fingers, or do you eat them with a knife and fork? I gotta know, man. I'm gonna tell you. Why you laughing? You
Because I didn't even know people eat chicken.
okay?
wings
I'm
with knife and fork.
gonna tell you. So can I tell y'all this story? My wife, when we go out to fancy dinner, will eat a chicken wing with a knife and fork. Look, we went to Joe's 2 weeks ago, and I ordered the fried chicken. Yeah. And I was looking at it, and everybody was looking at me, and I was like, if I can't eat this with my hands, I'm just box it up. I was like, box it up. You ain't finna embarrass me. But no, my wife will eat a chicken wing.
If you see me out eating a chicken wing with a knife and fork, come help me.
Okay.
Get out.
I'll be like,
you okay, brother?
You okay?
All right.
But hold on, because I do think it depends. Did it have sauce on it?
It's a finger food.
No, if it's out, they don't even got sauce when you out for chicken wings. Come on, this is white people. Chicken. White people be like, look, we went to, you asked for fried chicken at Joe's and you asked for hot sauce. Mm-hmm. You know they bring you a thing where you put it on your spoon. I'd be like, where is the bottle with the crust? I need a crusty bottle of hot sauce. Right? And then, then they be trying to get you with the wood top. Remember, I've been going places and they've been hitting me with the wood top. I told my son, see, that's the wood top. You got the wood top and the plastic top. You know, like, you know about wood top hot sauce? Do you know the difference between wood top?
Nah.
So, you know about the wood hot sauce with the chew.
Oh, the dude with the hat.
He got the hat, but it's the wood top,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
So when you go to the restaurants now, you used to say, "Give me hot sauce," and they'll bring you out like Louisiana, maybe Frank's, some Texas Pete.
Yeah.
Now you go to the restaurant, even in the hood, they bring you the wood top.
I got you.
All right. So all right, but okay, last one.
Yeah.
Harold's Uncle Remus.
I'm from the South Side, man. I don't even know what Uncle Remus is, quite frankly. I've never been Uncle Remus. I really haven't.
You're missing out, dog. I'm just telling you. I'm just gonna tell you, Maria, you failed him. You failed him. You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
I feel like I'm a traitor if I get Uncle Remus.
You ain't a traitor.
Oh, they got one in Brownsville now, right?
They got one in Brownsville. That ain't the same.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta go out west. Maria. Just slide it in one day. Just bring the tray. What your name is, Angela. Y'all at the Christmas party.
Put it in the Harold's bag.
Swap out the chicken.
Put it in the Harold's bag.
Put right. He's gonna be like, this is the best Harold's I ever had.
I don't know what
kind of sauce is this?
What kind of sauce is Harold's?
Harold's, y'all upgraded the sauce. What the hell? All right, let me just stop.
I'm doing a campaign for that Harold's.
Brother, look, they gonna be like, Maze came and talked. I got the public defender. We ain't here talking. Okay. Did y'all see Larry David this week? Okay. So I got to stop doing that. Right, so Larry, you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I've watched it before. I didn't watch this season.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna be done. I shouldn't have done that because it's like, can black people eat watermelon in front of white people? They did a whole episode on this, right?
With a knife and a fork.
No, they was like, we can't do it, and I feel bad because I got the brother on TV talking about chicken, right? And all the way, this man is responsible for saving the lives of the criminal justice system where we have been, and I'm on TV talking about the man about chicken. I apologize, brother, for reducing you to a chicken conversation. However, what it does do is authenticate your connection to our community. So my question becomes now, Sharon.
Yes, sir.
McDonald's CEO. Mm-hmm. He's under fire for talking about the role of the family in crime, in the crimes that are happening in our community. It seems like it's a truth that nobody's able to talk about. Can you talk to me about the role of family in what you've seen in the criminal justice system, particularly because you represent defendants? Yeah. What role does family play in it, whether it is before, during, or after? And is there a difference? Do you notice any differences?
Yeah, listen, I think a supportive family always puts somebody on the right track. I think that I'm at where I'm at now because I had a mother and a father that supported me in everything that I did.
It seems like, though, if you say that, it's almost like people take it as you're punching down.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the reason why people think that. And I understand why people say that. It's because what people will do is use something like family or attack on mothers or an attack on fathers to deny black people what they deserve. It's an excuse, right? So we say we want X, Y, and Z from McDonald's. And the excuse is, well, what about the family? If the family didn't do X, Y, and Z, this wouldn't be a problem. And they use that as an excuse to not give us what we deserve. So while I think it's fair for black folks inside their community to have a conversation inside their community, we know we're not going to use that to harm us. I don't think we know that about other people.
Ah, that's a great way to put it. Damn, I couldn't put it as succinctly, because I've always said that we can't allow our internal issues to eat us alive, and we attack ourselves so that by the time we do figure out our internal issues, that there's no external left for us to even go after.
Yeah, I think black people can have black people, brown people,
Hey man,
all people.
stay on the black people page.
No, but what? But we can have more than one thought, right? We can think that the criminal justice system is broken, but that we want accountability. We can think that we have been harmed by government, but we may have some internal issues that we need to take care of. This idea, they always try to put us in like one thing. Black people think this. Black people think that. I don't think that we're that simple.
Let me ask, though, and it seems like that's a double-edged sword for us, because we want to be so independent sometimes in our thought and not be monolithic that it allows people to separate us in the power dynamic.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's like we don't want to all be pigeonholed and say we all think this way. But then we look at, so we all vote Democrat. We got the most black elected officials, but this is yet remains one of the worst states for black people when you think that we have the infrastructure with the mind and the people in power to do it. And I don't know, how do we bring all of that together?
I think that
Why you laughing?
No, I was gonna say something.
Say it.
Be in trouble.
Say it.
No, I just.
Sir, you can't be on the Maze Jackson show talking about you biting your tongue, dog.
I think sometimes
scared go to church.
I think sometimes we confuse the color of people's skin for what they have in their heart. And the commitment they have to their communities.
Well,
But with that said, I'm
are you saying?
No, I'm not saying
all kin folk ain't your skin folk ain't your kin folk? Is that what you're implying? Let me ask: do you think that's intentional,
No.
or do you think it's we missed something about we missing something?
I think black folks have different approaches to how to get us free.
Okay.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that because we are complex. I think you're right that there is power in us being together, but us coming together to be stronger shouldn't mean that we can't be complex, right? And I think too often it's like we get buttoned up and like, oh, you got to think this way. So is it the family, or is it something else? We don't have to choose. Damn. And that's what that text was about. That text was about it's on them. We don't have to do anything because it's on that mama. It's not a tragedy for our system. It's a tragedy for that mother. And that's the way I think we get held back.
Go ahead, Ruthie. Don't be trying to give me that look.
That was deep. My question is not quite related.
That was deep, bro.
But it's a question nonetheless. Actually, I have two questions. The first one is, what is the income threshold to be able to qualify? Like, if I make $35,000 per year, do I qualify for a public defender?
I think the technical limit is the poverty line, but I think that if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you. Typically, we represent folks that demonstrate their need either through their actions, or they say something that I can't afford an attorney. You're likely going to be given an attorney, right? If you can't afford one.
Okay.
There are certain instances where certain judges will have you fill out an affidavit of assets and liabilities, but that isn't the norm. If you say that you need an attorney, you can't afford one, want to be provided for you, and that's why we represent the vast majority of people in the criminal justice system.
Okay. And then my last question is, what is the average caseload for a Cook County public defender?
It's not where it needs to be. Because again, every stakeholder in the system receives more support than the public defender's office. Whether we're talking about the sheriff, whether we're talking about the state's attorney, whether we're talking about the judges, each of those institutions receive more support. Now, that's not something that is Chicago or Cook County. That is something that we see literally across the entire country. I go to conferences where public defenders across the entire country are talking about that. So we don't receive the support that we deserve, and the byproduct of that is our caseloads being higher than what they need to be. Now, I can't give you an average number because we do so much different work, right? So we have our attorneys at 26th Street. We have attorneys in 5 different suburban scorehouses. We have the attorneys in the juvenile division. We have attorneys in the civil division. And each of those divisions are very different, the misdemeanor division. But the fact of the matter is that our caseloads are too high. With that said, I think the vast majority of talented, respected, and effective criminal defense attorneys are in our office.
Wait, say that again.
The vast majority of talented, effective, elite criminal defense attorneys are public defenders.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does it not feel like that? Why does it feel like when I think of like criminal defense, I think of a former prosecutor?
Yeah, because every movie you watch,
right,
when they demonstrate the public defender, it's some sloppy dude that don't know what he's going on, the shovel, files falling all over the place, and they have no idea what they're doing. So that's the number one. The media teaches you the public defenders are bad. And then the second thing is we have a completely broken criminal justice system where the laws are completely out of whack. We represent the vast majority of accused people in the system, and the problems with that system, they get blamed on us. So when we have a system where it is built to not allow you to have a jury trial, okay? What do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean it's built for you not to have a jury trial? I mean, explain that.
So there are things in the system that disincentivize people to actually get to trial. For instance, if I have a case, right, and the case is a 6 to 30, right?
6 to 30 years?
6 to 30 years.
That's a big jump, Joe.
I know. Well, that's one of the problems, right? We'll talk about
6
that.
6 to 30?
6 to 30. Let's say it's 6 to 30. The prosecutor can come in and say, well, we'll give you 8 years, but if you take the case to trial, you might end up with 30. Okay? So that disincentivizes you from actually attacking the evidence at trial. And you have that structure and a number of other structures, and I think the public defenders get blamed for a system that is not built to allow people to use their rights and invoke their rights.
Because is it true that if everybody took the cases to court, that would just grind the whole system to the end, to stop? I saw something like that on the TV show.
Yeah, people say that, but and it may or may not be true. But again, that's used as a tool, right? That idea, well, if y'all all did it, then what are we gonna do? You know.
So talk to me about this 6 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Ruthie, did you get your? Mm-hmm. So talk to me about this 6 to 30, because that range. Like, how can the same crime be 6 years and 30 years? And damn, who's gonna take a shot at 30? Like, never seeing your family.
Yeah. That's why the majority of cases either are dismissed because of lack of evidence or plea, right? Because the system is built to not actually have trials.
So let me ask this. If more people did take their shot and go to trial,
mm-hmm.
based on you telling me that more people were exonerated than executed,
Do you think there would what kind of change in the criminal justice system would there in the incarceration rates would there be? Like, what percentage of people do you think just plead just so that they don't have to go to court? That honestly didn't do it.
Uncomfortable amount. A very uncomfortable amount.
Now, one to me is uncomfortable. Well, put that into some perspective. Is that 3%? Is it 5% of people who haven't done it but don't want to take the chance of going to trial? Like, you see these stories of people like, I didn't do it. And because I didn't do it, I'm not going to plead to it. And then they get body slammed.
Mm-hmm.
How many people just say, give me the years? And are we... I feel like jail is so normalized in our community that people be like, oh, I just got to do 5. Oh, I just got to do...
I did it. I didn't even say the years. I said 6 to 30. I didn't even make it an actual time and place because that's what we do in the criminal justice system. We just it's like not even a real number.
Yeah, it is.
Right. It is.
Yeah, it is, dog. I spent a little time in the county jail and the days.
Right, but that's what
forget
I'm saying.
Years.
But that's what I'm saying. It is real. But us in the justice system are so like, I don't know if to say the beat down is not the right word, but we don't even say the years because it is something that we have to deal with every day. It's a problem. That's
it's
a real
like counting
problem.
Money at a bank.
It's a real problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I have a question.
Come on, Ruthie.
What types of like things or like measures do y'all have in place for the mental health of public defenders?
Ooh, we're working on it.
So y'all need some more funding?
We do. But we that's one of the things. So I've been in about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things myself, my chief of staff, that's one of the things that we are working on is wellness. Because guess what? This is my first management job in the public defender's office. I started off as a line public defender. Mm-hmm. I left the office and I came back as a public defender. So I still think like a line attorney. And when I think back to my time as a line attorney, I think about that stress. I think that my job was significantly more stressful as a line attorney than it is now.
Back up. A line attorney.
Sorry, I should. Attorney that's representing people every single day.
Okay.
So I don't represent people every single day because I'm running the office, right?
Okay.
So what I would say that I think that my job was significantly more stressful when I was a line attorney, when I was an attorney representing people every single day, because I had all that weight on my shoulders. I still have a lot of weight on my shoulders, but looking at somebody in their eyes and saying, I didn't do it, get me out of here, that's an incredible amount of stress. So to answer your question,
what type of incentive is it to take this job? Like, what type of person would go to law school, pay all that money, come out with all that debt to sign? What type of person? Like, it takes a special type of person. So that's why my question is what type of wellness stuff? Do y'all got some incentives for these? Like, do they get extra vacation or something?
Yeah. So working at the county, I think you do get a very, 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 it's very good healthcare. Is a very good vacation package and your pension, right? So the good thing about being a public defender to me is that I'm gonna leave this earth knowing that I made this situation a little bit better for people that look like me. So so to me that's very helpful. But I do think that you can take this job and you can work for a certain amount of time, get your pension, and be able to live comfortably. Put your kids in school. Buy a house, and have a very a stable job, and not have to worry about chasing some people up and down for money, running after people. It is a good job. You can just sit there and do your work. Being a criminal defense attorney, when you're not a public defender, it's stressful. Run up and down after families trying to get $1,000 here and $2,000 here and $5,000 here. Mm-hmm. That's a tough life. And as a public defender, you get an opportunity to do your work, the work you love. You know a paycheck's coming every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. You know you got great health care. You know you got benefits. And you know you'll be able to retire with a strong pension. But we are working on the wellness piece.
Go ahead. You got another?
Nope, that was it.
Let me ask this. And then I know we got the public defender. Y'all know it's a lot of people, so we're going to have to let them get up out of here.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, what percentage of the people that you represent, that the public defenders represent, is black? And then I would like to compare that number to what percentage is white and then Latino.
I can come back with the specific numbers for you, but it's overwhelmingly black. I mean, I can count the number of accused people I represented that were white, like on my hands probably at 26th Street.
Why?
After how many years you been doing this?
So when I worked in misdemeanor court on the north side, there was a few more, right? But it is overwhelmingly black, and that's
are we the only people that do crime?
No.
Well,
No.
No. Why is it that why do I feel like that?
I think,
why do I feel like the only people that go to jail, get in trouble, are black people? I mean, some Latinos, but it seems like when we talk about crime, it only seems to be us that we see.
I mean, it's a worldwide phenomenon that the darker people were incarcerated, whether you talk about Brazil or Canada or Australia or all across the country. So that's something that the world needs to deal with.
Be trying to tell y'all. Go ahead.
But we deal with harm in the black community through locking people up, and through and through other communities.
Coffee hit them.
Yeah. And through other communities, they have alternative ways of dealing with their problems.
What do you mean by that?
If you're a 16-year-old person who's not black, and you get in trouble in school, is there a police station in your school?
No.
Now, I went to Morning Park High School. I got in trouble when I was 16 years old. Was there a police station in my school?
No, was it?
Yes, it was.
I thought it was next door. Wait, there's a police station there?
There's a police office in the school, too, when I was there. Yes.
Oh, okay. We had police officers in school.
Yeah.
But so what role do the police have in education?
We over criminalize conduct in the black community. If you mess up as a black person, you are far more likely to go to prison as if you mess up as a person of a different culture. We fix our problems in the black community. We fix them mainly through prisons and jails. Other communities find other ways to work out their issues. That's uniquely black.
Whose responsibility is it to put those guardrails in place?
All of us. Because it took a whole bunch of people over a whole bunch of years to get to where we're at now. No one person got us here. So no one person can get us out.
Hey, man, you kind of smart, man.
Kind of, just a little bit.
Kind of smart.
Morning Park, man.
Kind of smart for a CPS dude.
Oh, man. Really, you hear this? This your boy?
Morgan Park, MP High. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, MP High be getting a check from me. Let me stop. We don't even go there. Look, hey, man, Sharon, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for coming back again. I want to we want to keep this thing going. Thanks for coming over to TP today. You know we're broadcasting live tomorrow. So if the Public Defender's Office want to be a sponsor or something, let us know. But in the meantime, we look forward to having you back every month. Man, and I think I think you should also think about that podcast concept.
I think it's a great
Sit down, record the podcast, hear from the Public Defender. I mean, provide people, let's provide people with proactive solutions and things. We know it. If it's overwhelmingly our community, let's create vehicles to talk to them. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I want to say once again, thank you for coming. You got anything else you want to tell the people before you go?
Nah.
All right. Well, that is Sharon R. Mitchell Jr. Junior. Did they call you Junior around the house?
They call me Mitch.
Mitch.
Yeah, because my dad's name is Sharon too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they call you Mitch, not Junior. Yeah. You ain't Lil Sharon. You ain't
Lil Sharon a little bit too.
You get a little. Right. You always.
I ain't so little no more, but they used to call me Lil Sharon.
But I'm just saying, like, if you a dad and your son has got the same name, you obligated to get a Lil in there somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Sharon R. Mitchell. He is our public defender. He'll be back next month. Thanks for being with us. It's the Maze Jackson Show. Hey, we got 1 hour left in the dress rehearsal. Yeah, Ruthie.
almost 24 hours to the telethon. All right, y'all. We'll be back after these messages.
WIIFTBP.
WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Oh, man. They done messed around and gave New Era Chicago their own radio show. What they do that for?
You done messed up! So what we doing, bro?
Man, we talking about power.
Did you say power?
Not rights and equality, but power. We ain't begging, we building.
In that order, Chicago, and we got dope segments. Hey, yo, sis, holla at them.
Peace and love, family. It's Sister E of New Era Chicago in the building, dropping the statistics, holistics, and of course the ballistics. Good for the mind, body, and the soul. Let's get it, family.
And this your boy D Cook coming with straight facts. If you don't know, now you know.
And this is your other sister, Omo Oya Music, coming in peace, love, and light, getting real with my people so we can quit with the bull spit.
And this brother E, and I'm gonna wrap it up with the power surge.
Listen, it's going down every Wednesday night, 5 to 6 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's the Black Power Hour, New Era Chicago Radio on What's in It for the Black People Media.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All love it.
Yeah, I love being black.
And now, traffic and weather.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media? The time is now 8:09 a.m. and I'm Riis the Ruler with your Chicagoland area sports, traffic, and weather update. You're right, you heard Ruthie in the background saying goodbye to everyone. As we go on now to the sports, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Portland Trailblazers in Portland as they lose 112-107. The Chicago Blackhawks in Seattle taking on the Seattle Kraken. They would win 4-2. Over the traffic on the Kennedy O'Hare to the Loop is an hour and 4. Outbound to O'Hare, 52 minutes on the Edens. Inbound from Deerfield to Exchange, 54 minutes. Exchange back out to Deerfield, 71 on the Eisenhower. Thorndale to the Loop, 72 minutes. Back out to Thorndale's an hour 10. On the Stevenson, an hour and 12 from I-355 to the Dan Ryan and 41 minutes outbound. The Dan Ryan from I-80 to, the Bishop Ford from I-80 to the Dan Ryan will be 37 minutes, 31 minutes back out to I-80. The Dan Ryan now at 17 minutes to the Loop, 14 minutes back out to 95th. On DuSable, Lakeshore Drive South, 55th to Jackson, as well as Jackson back out to 55th is now down to 7 minutes. On the north side of things, Randolph to Bryn Mawr, 8, Bryn Mawr back out to Randolph, 13. Today's weather is currently 34 and sunny. Today will be a high of 43. With the low of 39. I'm Riis the Ruler. Now here's terrorism here on the Mays Jackson Show.
Today, the Biden administration is releasing what it calls a new strategy to fight domestic terrorism. Following a 100-day review, federal officials are now laying out a new plan hoping to deter, detect, and prosecute domestic terror.
They went to the Capitol waving their flags and looking for smoke. He was out there looking for justice. They was over there looking for votes. Ashley Babbitt was with him and told all the people that nothing could stop us. She climbed through the Capitol window, breached security, and called a shot, bro. The media say she a veteran. They paint the picture to make her look greater, but she disrespected the same country that she served. That makes her a traitor. They was fighting police, resisting arrest. On God, I couldn't believe it. I guess blue lives only tend to really matter when it's convenient. Hey, these are the times we witness in history, all because they didn't get a victory. United States is so contradictory. We get equal rights, that's a mystery. Politicians, they more like magicians. You know they got tricks up their sleeve. We point out the flaws that's up in this country. You know they gon' tell us to leave. Somebody try to help me understand it. Always seems like a double standard. They be out here leaving us empty-handed to certain rights we are not granted. The media's the culprit when it comes to the comparison. Cause when it comes to race, they always changing up the narrative. It's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know and we know, I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. hero. I call it terrorism. And that's on the real. You know what we know? I say it's terrorism. They say you a patriot, call you a hero. I call it terrorism. We still out here trying to get our reparations, but the government pump faking out here hesitating. I'm out here trying to keep my peace, so I keep meditating. The media make us look bad, they taint our reputation. Look, it's so sad that COVID causing toe tags. You claim you so patriotic, but you ain't wearing no mask. You out here wildin' with your MAGA flags and showing your ass. You wanna be part of some type of revolution so bad. Look, you talk revolution and constitutional rights, homie. I guess we forgot about back in the days when all of the business was whites only. Yeah. George Floyd got justice. Juneteenth got much respect. They made it a national holiday. Man, it's all good, but cut the check. They're giving out all of these vaccines, putting it in you like caffeine. Was it all in the part of the plan? I bet money like DraftKings. It's land of the free, home of the brave. 1776, we wasn't free till 1865, so we wasn't part of that shit. And that there is terrorism.
Back to the Maze Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show in the morning. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Todd Stoger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my co-host, Ruthie Moore, DJ Riis, the ruler. We camera hopping right now. I'm bouncing around trying to get it all together. I'm going to just tell you, though, we kind of crispy up in this bad boy. I kind of like seeing myself on the big screen, too.
Maze, you like seeing yourself on anything?
Not really. Not a milk carton.
They still do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Do they still have milk? Do people even drink milk anymore? You drink milk?
Ew, no. What I look like drinking something that come out of out of a cow like that?
But moo.
It's absurd.
So what you drink? Almond milk?
Sometimes that even remind me a lot of milk. If I'm eating cereal, but I'm just not like, ooh, let me get a glass of almond milk.
Cereal?
If I eat cereal.
We was
Not
gonna
really.
have a cereal bar.
Mhm.
Tennille said, y'all getting lemon water. But
Don't come with sugar?
Do you know Tennille? No.
BYOS.
You be like this. I've been instructed to show much love to Paula Smith and Angela Kilpatrick. Shout out to those two for the top supporters. The top supporters. I think the Ivy family is up there too, Tennille. Because I remember they sent a check for $500.
Come on, Ivy family.
Got to say what's up to Maurice Newman, Tiger, Lily, family, Desmond, Salim Muwakil, Francis Lake, Diane Scott, Marvin Peoples, Denise Hobbs, Sharon Miner, Brother Edward Steve, Cassandra Metz, Lunye Marsh, Valoria Robinson, Tracy Thompson, Dr. Audrey Tanksley, Maria Munoz, who told me that if anybody needs a ticket tomorrow, she bought a ticket, but you know what she tried to come and tell me? She ain't going to be able to make it. You know why?
She got to work?
No. She's going to a probate show. Talk about some, we just crossed the line. Q's up at Northern, so I'm going to the probate. What? You don't get your...
No, that's right.
It's not right at all.
Why they crossing so early, though? Like in the morning? Like, why she can't be here in the morning? Northern, like a 45-minute drive. Like.
Hey, man. Hey, that's somebody's ticket. Somebody need a ticket, let me know. Hey, did we tell them about the senior discount? We got a senior discount for the seniors. You know, if you're a senior and you trying to come, you know we got a half-price ticket for you for $50. Tennille like, wait, what $50? Yeah, for the seniors, it's a $50 ticket. You show me your senior ID, it's $50, 5401 South Wentworth. Also got a...
What's the senior number, though?
What you mean?
You said show me your ID. What it got to say? Like, what's the threshold?
Because you can meet me downstairs.
AARP senior?
On Madison in the basement. We can make everybody a senior.
West Side ID. So, what am I, 50? 51. 52.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was like 62 or something.
That's why I said it's situational.
Oh, 55. Okay. I thought at least 55. Like 55.
Hey, if you're 51, I can't be a senior. But 51, you get a $50. You can get a ticket for $50.
So next year you're a senior?
It'll be 52. The seniors just stay 1 year ahead of me, man. They just won't let me do my thing. I gotta say, big shout out to Digital Vision. They put up their money. Shout out to Tennille. She be like, Tennille. But y'all just know Tennille. I'm not gonna say nothing, Tennille. Tennille, can I get a job? I need a job. I need to get some seasonal employment for the month of December. You think I can get my sister to give me a job? She around here.
Yes.
Since everybody from old Maze Jack 20 years got a job, can I get a job? Dang, I trained them. I did. I used to be like, hey. They used to hate me too. I used to be like, now they be, yeah, that's all right though. Y'all, I'm gonna see y'all at the Christmas party. Did you talk to her about the Christmas party? Because they supposed to be having a Christmas party. Mm-hmm. Okay. Really, like, I be handling mine. Shout out to National Association of Promotional Retailers. That's the sweepstakes industry. Man, some of y'all need to come get y'all game on too tomorrow. We don't talk about it, but y'all better come get y'all game on. Ruthie around here, she getting...
That's why I can't focus. I'm just...
It's the lights, the camera.
I'm glad the sounds ain't on, because them sounds you get, I love video games. It get me. It get me.
Don came up here and tried to flip the Pac-Man game. Riis, you one of them Pac-Man? Oh, Riis trying to flip. Y'all, we might make even Riis have... Oh, man. You got Gallagher. We got Gallagher 3 on that bad boy. You should play that bad boy. But it'd be like, your ships be like 4 across. You could kill the whole screen with one, but then one come down, boy, you got problems. I also want to say big shout out to Fellowship Fleet Limousine and Bus Company. Shout out to Travis Latham. Thank you for being a sponsor as well. Now, don't forget tomorrow, we got it's the B and, not BBB, BB and B. Can I tell y'all what? Whatever you do, do not Google BBB Pornhub. Don't do it.
That's exactly what they want to go do right now.
Do not.
That was Ness that told him to do it.
Whatever you do, do not Google BBB on Pornhub.
On your work computer.
Now go and look at your numbers and watch. You're going to see at least 20 people on each went down and go and hit the Google button. What does it do now?
Don't look. I'm ashamed at both of y'all too.
Ruthie told me. Ruthie told me. I was like, Ruthie, what is BB? Oh, I never.
I'm really good at acronyms. It's like a hidden talent that I got.
So you came up with that one?
No, I just know.
What did you do to make that up, Ruthie?
No, I just be knowing what they mean.
Should we Google Ruthie?
No.
Should we Google Ruthie more in the hood?
You ain't gonna find no tapes
in the hood. They maybe not digital. You was past. You was before.
You ain't gonna
tapes.
find no tapes.
No tapes. What you got? Digital.
You ain't gonna find no tapes.
No evidence. No
paper
evidence.
Polaroids.
No face, no case.
No face, no case.
No fat, no like.
No face, no case. Is them your tattoos? Them look like your tattoos.
That look like your tattoo. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, let's talk about some stuff. So we got the broadcast tomorrow. Do y'all think we straight? Like we got to make some space for the band, right? Because if we do it like this, the band going right.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know why the band can't get on.
Just 3 pieces.
It's 4.
You done added another piece to the band? What's the extra instrument?
It's a drum, a bass, a guitar, and a keyboard.
Same band? They was rocking last time.
I hope Phil Seed here. Phil Seed, remember he was Purple Rain.
He was
Purple Rain.
Yeah, I'm excited.
He was fine at that. Oh, I'm telling you.
And it's Friday.
When he sung Kiss, I was.
He was feeling it.
Your fantasy. I'm gonna be frank with that. Baby, you can be mine.
You don't know that Ruthie? You don't know Kiss by Ruthie?
Yeah, I was doing it.
Come on, Ruthie. But you did see Purple Rain, right?
Remember, Maze told me I ain't black because I ain't seen it.
Black.
I seen enough hood movies.
No, them don't make you black.
Yes,
That's
they
black
do.
class.
You don't have to have a.
You cannot be watching Buffalo. What's the old boy them from Buffalo? What's them people? That you know the dudes from Buffalo with the crooked mouth.
What you talking about?
You know the people with the crooked mouth that from the
What movie is this? A movie?
They be making like the hood movies. Like what's the Benny the Butcher movies, right? Ain't that Benny the Butcher and dude who be like, hey, that's the Conway, right? Ain't his name Conway? I be like, let me just tell you this. I gotta tell you this. He better never be in a rap battle, right? Cause you know what I'm talking about, the Conway dude? The one that got he like the rapper, he like with Benny Butcher and all them, and he like Conway the Man or something like that. But you know, he got kind of croak right there. He get like the thing. And I'll be like, you know, he like a tough rapper, but I'll be like, dog, don't ever get in a battle because somebody, you know, do you have to ignore that or do you like pretend like they don't talk to the side of my motherfuckers?
As long as the lyrics come out, then I guess.
Right, but in a battle though, can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
I'd be like, with your twisted lips and your.
Oh, you gonna get serious.
Well, then they ain't gonna want to shoot you, right?
No, then he probably gonna come back and say this twisted lips was on your chick. You know what I'm saying? You know how they come back in the
that was good, Riis.
That
was good. You might need to know.
It was on your chick, but too bad your chick had a.
Yeah.
See, I'm a battle rapper. Look, that you twisted you up.
We put Maze in there. Maze.
Hey, you know,
Maze and Tyrone. Nah.
I'll wear a V-neck, Ruthie.
My money's still on Ruthie.
You want me to wear my V-neck? I'll be.
Maze, your V-necks ain't hitting like Tyrone's.
That's because Tyrone probably got the same V-neck on because he gets so tight. He can't get it off. So he just put
you better stop before Tyrone show up. Tyrone gonna be here. I will V-neck you. You better be cool. You better be cool.
Tyrone, like, he don't remember him. He's so sorry messing with him.
Look, he like, look, you see how he faded it out though, right? He like, look, Tyrone gonna be. Riis, I know you in there. It's Maze Jackson show. Ty in the gym right now. Ruthie Mo, about to go. I'm about to get you out the freaking dough. I'm ready.
My flow.
Check my flow. I'm old school B-boy, and don't you know?
Yeah, you ready.
Ruthie, did you pencil your papers down?
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
You better be ready. I'm telling you, I'm instigating it the whole time. Look, it's going to be a whole crowd. You got to be like, and wave your hands in the air, and wave. And then the singer's going to be like, then they're going to be like, what's in it for the black people? You know it. You think we should get Tyrone Tate. You got to, like, that band knows how to play what's in it for the black people. Mm-hmm. So we should have, like, a what's in it for the black people. Somebody got the what's in it for the black people line dance. They should do that tomorrow, too.
That's what, we got to bring all the steppers out to that song right there. You know, they're going to come out there.
Yep. What you thought I was about to bust into the...
Yes.
You guys about to bust into the...
Maze, it is imperative that you disassociate your connection from stepping to that man.
I can't.
I know a lot of people can't.
Nothing to do with...
I still be trying to do left, right, side. I'll be like, that is not a step.
Hey, Ruth, they play Elvis every day. I ain't trying to hear it. You keep playing
Elvis wasn't knocking up one of our nieces.
I ain't trying to say Elvis was the day in the 15, y'all.
Conservative Republican Reis. We gotta get a name for Reis.
Reis Trump.
Man.
Reis Trump. I'm telling you, Reis Trump.
You is a conservative.
Reis, I told you. I'm telling you.
Actually, you know what? Black people are pretty conservative, though. Low key.
Try that, though. I told somebody else that, and they was like, you know what? I can see that name. I said, I'm going to have to go try and put me a suit on and go find it.
Man, I'm telling you.
You ain't got to take it too far.
Did you wear the hat?
What hat? A MAGA hat?
Definitely would. Reis, I can see you wearing the hat just because.
Yeah, probably.
Like on your Kanye stuff?
I bought a MAGA hat.
Oh, no. You know.
I crossed it out, but I did buy one. I got a MAGA bucket. Well, I wore it on air one time. People went crazy. Yeah, I said, make America, but I scratched out and said, make America black again.
Ooh.
You know he did it. You know he had the unmitigated gall to put that on.
We ain't supposed to say that.
No, we're not supposed to say it in that tone.
Wait, what's the consensus? Just let me know so I can get it, so I can be on code.
Yeah, I don't want to be like somebody else said. You are making fun of him because of
right. See.
And I was like, he was performing. Like when you be performing, it's like the Conway thing, right? You can't go on stage and then act like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we supposed to act like? Can we say it or not? Yes, we can say the unmitigated gall. You can't say it the way that make it fun.
Yeah.
The unmitigated gall. Right, yeah, it's not the same. It's just, yeah. I can't believe they had the unmitigated gall. It's just not the same. It's just not. It's like they took all the fun out of it, right? It's like they took unmitigated gall. When you say unmitigated gall,
they had the unmitigated gall to take the fun out of it.
They had the unmitigated gall to take the fun out of this whole. Just like, okay, so look, and then we gonna stop. But like, they had the unmitigated gall to eat my popcorn in my microwave. They had the unmitigated.
But it sounds bad now because they told us that, you know, like, but we.
I really didn't think of it like
me
that.
Me neither. I just thought it was funny on how he said it. Like, it was hilarious. Like, he was mad at somebody like, yo, you had to admit.
In my microwave. I was just. Yeah, I promise so. That's why, if you notice, I'm nuts.
But you're right. Now, but it's like now since I know that it's, you know, his speech impediment, you know what I'm saying? Like now I don't, like I hear it now, it's like now I just want to say it regular now. Like
I don't.
I'm mitigating.
I don't. If I can't say it the way I want to say it, I don't even want to say it. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody just take all the fun out of it, it'd be like it.
I don't even want to go no more.
Right. I don't even want to. That's me all the time.
Me
right?
too.
I don't even want to go. You know what? Y'all just go ahead. Have fun without me.
You know what? That is me too. But you know, some people say that you're a party pooper for that.
Nigga, go to the party. I ain't got to go. You don't need me.
You are, but sometimes you are the party.
What then? Do what I tell your ass. It's like you the life of the party, but you don't want me to be lively. I'm just saying.
You are so funny.
I'm just saying.
Tell them to take you as you is.
Ruthie, I'm telling you, I was the life of the party last broadcast, and then right at 9 o'clock, I just lost it. I said I was a party pooper. I was sitting outside like, I was like, what do you mean there's 10 acts? I was like, this is a whole concert.
I had the unmitigated gall.
Hey!
Say it.
The unmitigated gall. It's okay.
After.
They was like, Nobody can wake up at 8 o'clock. It was 8:50. It was a line out the door. I was getting up. I was like, I was trying to close my show. The band was warming up. We got acts. Like, and now for the main stage was do. Sound check. It's my house. But you know,
Man, do you play well with others? Like, did you shut your toys? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was you always
Riis.
controlling one? Like, man, somebody come over your house, did you have to be controlling one? You know the people.
No, let me say this.
My rules.
I buy my own. I have my, like, everything else in the crib. It's one for you too, but don't touch mine. Like, there is. I believe that in the big piece of chicken, right? I believe that there is a pecking order, right? That respect. If the food chain is this, and I'm at the top of the food chain, show me to respect the top of the food chain so that I can keep on keep on feeding the food chain. So if you come to my house, I will treat you like a king or a queen. I will give you everything. I don't sit down when I have people because I want to make sure you eating, you drinking, you having a good time. My job is to make sure that you are straight, in my estimation. I get a lot of pleasure in seeing people happy and and to be a servant. But when I'm ready for me and mine,
you expect it.
I expect me and mine. Like, if you come you can sit in my chair,
reciprocity,
and do all of that. But when you see me let me tell you, when I take off my gloves, I go upstairs, take my shower, and come back down dressed, get out my chair. You more than welcome to sit anywhere, eat all.
You right.
But my space is my space.
You know what? This weekend, my daddy told me something similar to that about my great grandpa, how he had a chair and nobody would sit in his chair. And even when he wasn't at home, nobody sat in his chair. But my daddy said nowadays, people don't have that same, because the grandkids be sitting in his chair. But you know, it's like the concept of the big chicken or the granddaddy chair. Like, so
everybody,
right.
I just think, like, a lot of times,
you right.
There's not respect for what.
But it's because, like, my great grandfather, like, he earned all of that. He took care of his home. So you ain't even got to ask. It's not even a question.
Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of me.
That's you, yep.
Right? And so when I don't get that, and I be like, hold on. I done looked out for everybody here. And we're not on the same level. We're not. Like, we're just not. Look at me, look at you. Let's just pile it up.
Your thought process, like, it's everybody don't got that no more. Like no people don't understand that concept, and they don't abide by it.
Right. And that's how I feel in the universe. But if you enter my universe, right?
Get with the program.
But
even in that, though, some people have to, because people don't inherently know those things, like, you got to have a little bit, what you do sometimes, you got to have a little bit of grace with people developing that understanding of how to operate. But once you know, then okay. But everybody ain't coming in with the same concept of deference.
I came with, like, a different, like my grandma always taught me, if you do something for somebody, especially if you know that that they have less than you, always expect nothing back, because, you know, like, especially if you're giving something like this person, like, if you loan a broke person like $100, that's a broke person, and they say, I'm gonna pay you back, Ruth. If I have no job, no nothing, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like, if, you know, like, to like give me $100, and they be like, man, I'm mad I give you like $100 and I can't pay it back, and you have, you know, and you know I have no job, no nothing, so where's my sort of income? So, like my granny always said, when you do something for people, never look for nothing in return, because it's a blessing.
So I feel like that with. Let me back up. I won't really lend people money, because if you got into the situation that you in, what's your plan to get out of it? Correct. You just going down a deeper. So if I'm going to give you the money, I do give without the expectation. But we're having a different conversation, because there's one thing with money. There's another thing with deference, respect, and everybody playing their role and understanding, like, what makes the machine go. Like, I think a lot of times, everybody want to be the same, like, and get treated the same. It's like
it's different.
But I put 20 extra years of whatever in, and people walk in the door and they be like, "Man,
give me what you got.
Give me what you got." Or I think like, "Man, I'm the same as you. I did. Look, what you fresh, I'm fresh, whatever." But I don't necessarily think that we always recognize.
I agree with you, Maze. One thing I struggle with in terms of being just being a younger person and understanding deference is that sometimes people be wanting it, but they don't deserve it. Like you put in the work to get yours. I recognize that. Like, but some people just be wanting it just based on their age. But they ain't earned it because they ain't even.
I can agree with that. Like, so I
that's
feel
the people
like
that mess it up. That just think that they supposed to get deference. And I do understand the difference between deference and respect and da. But everybody. I don't know. I just don't believe that you should always have to defer to everybody.
I don't think you got to defer to everybody, but I do think that depending on the universe you're in, right? It's like, I feel like a lot of times the challenge with black folks is nigga, I did the same thing. You ain't no better than me. And it's not better than. It's more seasoned, longer than, more experience, more relationships, opportunity to experience things before. And sometimes the challenge becomes that I tell my kids all the time, I don't want you to take the long way around, right? I know I may seem like the old-fashioned, old fogey stogie who don't know what's going on, but let me just tell you, I didn't get here where I am without some level of knowledge, expertise, etc. And a lot of times people be like, I know. And I be like, but if you hear me, you can probably multiply what's happening and do it quicker. And so I just think, like, as we have these conversations, y'all always make me feel a certain kind of way, right?
I think it's just age, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he said you old.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, I can really tell, you know, like just the way that we, you know, like age and upbringing and stuff like that, like, because I can definitely see, like, you know, like our younger generation is like, hey man, if I did this, I did that, and I got the knowledge of it, and then, you know, like, hey, I know what I'm doing, like I guess we get took from, like, hey, I know what I'm doing, like, because I learned this, you know, like how you be saying something to do to them, like when I say, like, I know, it's really just me saying, like I know, but not like, yeah, I know, man, you ain't gotta tell me I know. It's like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, like I know, like I do that, I know, you know what I'm saying. And then it's like thanks, I just lost my train of thought.
I know.
Maybe a better phrase would be, I got you, instead of I know.
Yeah, and I think, here's what I would just say. I would say that no man is an island. And I think that one of the things that I truly believe is that your most invaluable asset in an organization is not material, it's the people, right? It really is the people. Like, I can always replace the machines. It's always the process of finding people who recognize that this plane can go and you got a part on the plane, and we can't get there without you.
But that could be it. Sometimes people don't show them that you are a piece of the plane, and then sometimes they can feel like, you know, you just a number. You know what I'm saying? Like, these days we would train like, hey man, you can, and like the way that people talk, like, I can replace you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can make another you. Like, I can get another you, and that, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be like if I'm a part of this piece, then I want to feel like I'm a part of this piece, not like you know, like I'm just
expendable.
Right. So like, that's, I know from my generation, we definitely suffer with that, you know, especially with us being with, you know, like jobs and the way that jobs are and the way that we was even upbringing from school. Like, I think that's from our teachers. And I remember my teacher saying, whether one student come or 30 students come,
I still get my
check. You know what I'm saying? So with that mentality, is like, and then just the way that, like, jobs feel like, hey man, well, whether you come in that, my operation ain't gonna stop.
One monkey don't stop no show.
It ain't gonna stop it.
Well, so I would say that as a business owner, you can't allow yourself to be hostage either, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that everybody is expendable. Like, I would say this. Everybody can be replaced all the way and including up to me, right? Now, it got my name on the door. So, it'll be, but I'm saying if I had a board of directors, the board of directors could decide that, Maze, you've gotten the company as far as you're going to go, and we've decided that we want to go in a different direction, right? I think in this process, there has to be, I don't think I've ever had to work a job that I didn't want to work, if that makes sense. Like, I've never, ever in my life, ever.
That's a blessing.
Had a job, right, but I feel like it takes the same amount of time to look for a job that you don't want, that you do, right? When you ain't got no job, you can look at McDonald's, you can look at all those places, but let me back up. So, I've always looked at employment and places that I'm at as what can I bring to that? How can I see my vision come to life? Mm-hmm. But also, how does it make me better so that I have a toolbox that if I decide I want to do it on my own, I can. I don't know. And so there's never really been a job or a time when I've worked when I wasn't trying to get more out of it. Right? Not because of the employer. Like, the employer was just my training ground. Right? The employer. So all the extra stuff, when he'd be like, man, you always come early. I'd be like, yep, I got it. But when my day came, right, I was prepared. Or when my time to become and step off on my own, I had all the requisite skill set to be able to do it. I don't know how we get to a point where the information that we've learned gets transferred.
So, okay, so when you're working in a corporation like a McDonald's or something, they freely give you the information that you need because they feel like you're going to invest that back into the company. When you work for like a small business or other people, oftentimes people don't want to make that same level of investment because you take their knowledge and bounce out. That's going to have more of an impact on them than it do if you was to take that knowledge from McDonald's. So I think people sometimes hold that stuff close to their chest. And like, yes, people are expendable. Like, you always got to have a contingency plan just when you're dealing with people. Like, I call it the hit by the bus concept. Like, nobody want to think they might get hit by a bus, but if you do it, if I get hit by a bus, is that going to derail your operations? And if you put that level of whatever into one person, then you're not building up your business and stuff right.
So, I'll just give you WIIFTBP as my example. I haven't hidden anything. Everybody that walks in the door, once you're part of the family, the doors are open. I don't hide the secrets. I teach you how to do it. Here's the thing. You can take whatever you've learned here and then go and replicate it.
But you got to think about if society trains us to work in a certain type of way, you're offering something different. Most people ain't going to be able to see that. They not even going to be able to conceptualize like how to even do it. And so if you're not willing to show people or to train them on how to do that, then it likely won't happen because everybody don't have that innate go-getter. Let me just see where I can. Everybody don't got that earning mentality. And maybe the thing is, well, you know what? Those are not I don't want them people around me if you ain't got that mentality. So maybe that's what it is. Because literally sometimes you can't train people on some stuff you can't train people on.
And that's kind of where I am. Like, I feel like I can train you how to be a successful business person.
You do that. You know how many opportunities that you have presented? Can't nobody ever say that Maze don't present opportunities. Like, you just got to be willing to put in a certain level of work for it. And I ain't never came to you and asked you a question and you been like, I ain't telling you that. Like, you are truly like open and transparent, especially when it comes to getting money. And if anybody but again, I think you have a certain mentality that everybody don't got.
I feel like I pay a price for that mentality. Right?
100%.
I pay a significant price and it becomes discouraging, right? It's like, you could be like, Joe, take it off, like, have at it. I can't really think of a time that I've told someone recently no.
Can I get $1,000?
No.
You can earn it though.
Right
now you got it.
Recently,
you got it. But I can give you $1,000 worth of game. Right? It's like, now you might have all the game. This is all I would say.
But hold on, because there's a level of freedom or desperation that comes with the type of person that you need. Because either I got to be free enough to be able to have the capacity to do what I can do, or I got to be desperate enough. I got to be desperate enough to either just risk it all. So it's either freedom or desperation. Those in between people ain't gonna ever make it with you. You either got to jump all the way in,
that's a fact,
or you got to be
Sink
on
or
the
swim.
outskirts.
Yeah, I
sink
feel
or
like,
swim.
I feel like I don't give myself the option to fail.
Mhm.
I don't give myself really the option to blame anybody else. Right?
Mhm.
So I'll give you the example of this morning, right? There's a certain level of, let me back up. First of all, shout out to Riis for packing up everything and having it ready last night. But there's a certain level of mazeness that has to be able to say, I can have this shit ready to go, regardless of whether Riis came in or not, right? And when you sat down, you able to sit down and go, and I am never going to be in a position, like if Riis didn't show up today, that road would be sitting right here. I'll be jumping up and down doing those things. It's that level of hustle that I feel like if you with me, you can take that anywhere. You don't got to be with me. You can go do it, take it anywhere, and that becomes a marketable skill. We've seen people do it.
I don't want to leave you, Maze.
I'm not.
That was so nice.
I'd rather you fire. Yeah, I don't even know what to do, man. You'll be like, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna go.
No, man.
Because it's like when they leave, man.
No, here's the deal. As crappy as people think I am, I have the most optimism.
You're not crappy.
For people. No, really, I do. There is not one person who has not walked through our door that I have not tried to do, help, or impart wisdom. You may not like the way I do it. You may not like my style. I mean,
it's your turn to tell them, Riis. No, it's your turn, Ruthie.
And after payday, I listen. Right? After payday, I listen. I'm a human being and I got challenges, but
you're not a crappy person. I guess we got to push back on that because you're not a crappy person. It is your universe, right? It's the big piece of chicken. Like either you get with the program or you don't. And I mean, you're not a horrible person. You just a personality. And once you learn how to, if people just do their job and stay in their lane, like you fine with it. Maze might chew you out. Maze might have an attitude problem about something, but just give him some time. And because I feel like you approachable.
Approachable.
Like you approachable. Like the right way. Like you approachable. You're not a crappy person at all. Like you are very, you have some really good qualities. You are compassionate. You pretty nice actually.
He definitely is approachable because
you are very approachable.
Because he really would be holding something, and then you'll say something like, well, now since you said it, here's what I really am.
You approachable. You are very approachable.
Like you never really back down. Like, you say you want to talk about it, like you say you want to learn something. So yeah, like I can see you.
And you be giving out game. Like game. So much game that it's people that be listening just to soak up your game.
So here's the deal. Tomorrow, right here in this place, I'm excited, because I got a feeling we're gonna be broadcasting here regularly.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm saying we could do some stuff here, right? I'm gonna tell you should be looking around. I think this is a great place for. Man, if y'all would have had a week 304 Halloween party, could you imagine the lingerie Halloween party that week 304 could have had? Y'all ain't people have been around here acting crazy.
It is too cold for that.
No, that's why you got to heat it up.
And it's Halloween. That's I thought Halloween was like the.
But can I say this? Oh, go ahead. I want to thank y'all. Everybody who has bought a ticket, everybody who is planning on coming tomorrow. We want to pack out the place. We want to have a good time. Tanil said if y'all don't buy no more tickets, y'all will be drinking lemon and water.
But I am, as I sit here and look at this space, and I look around and I think about us moving just to be able to come to our own joint and be able to broadcast. From where we broadcasted last time, respect to, shout out to the Woodlawn, right? For giving us the opportunity to broadcast and kind of launching the vision of what it could be. Tomorrow we have a great day planned for you. Live broadcast, music, performers. Ness, we want you to open the show and we want you to do terrorism at 8. So you might as well just plan on being here. All the people that have reached out to volunteer, thank you. I got to say thank you to the What's in It for the Black People Political Action Committee, to my president, to my executive board, to everybody who helped us put this together. Y'all realize that What's in It for the Black People Media was born from What's in It for the Black People Political Action Committee. Ruthie, I was looking back at from 3 years ago, the video of us when we did Poli-Sci 101. And I was just thinking about how far we've come from there, right? And just looking at that and looking at us and being like, we had our little suit and tie on. We was off. Did you have your ladies first? You did your little kufi with your
that was Halloween.
Cloth, right?
Okay,
for Halloween. Yeah. And I was thinking about the political education process and how far we've come. And I just cannot wait for tomorrow. So I want to encourage you all to go to Eventbrite, buy your tickets. Look up the What's in It for the Black People political, What's in It, WIIFTBP telethon is the keywords on Eventbrite.
Is there also where they can, is there well, I'm sure you're not going to say the promo code on here, but because I know you say that seniors are.
Tennille, don't forget, Tennille's going, if you're a senior, Tennille will add a senior price on there. So seniors is $50. It's not a promo code. It'll just be ticket price.
You know how people,
Hey, Riis, don't be giving them an idea. Look, y'all. So hold on. Let me tell you. If people cheat, What's in It for the Black People as we trying to do our thing for the people, you be a cheater. Let your conscience be your leader.
What?
Let your conscience be your leader. You
because
cheater.
Because are you on it's like a scanner?
We're gonna verify. You're gonna pull out your ID. You bought the $50 ticket? Great. Here, we're going to put you in the senior section, too.
I got the reverse Benjamin
senior
button.
section.
I had the reverse Benjamin button.
Check, we got theater-style seating. Shout out to Ruthie for putting that together. We got a dance. Ruthie came in. I told you she had a clipboard and a pencil, move this, put that there, do this over here, move that. Shout out to DJ Riis, the ruler. Riis, I'm excited about tomorrow. The thing I think I want you to put some broad thought process into, and maybe we just need to go buy a boom mic, right? Because we could just put it over the band, and then we could have direct sound from the band coming into the road, and then I think we would be almost perfect. Like when we, you know what I'm saying, like the mic that goes up and over, right? We put the band right there. Then when we come out of here, we can turn it up. But anyway, y'all like, didn't nobody ask you?
You want to use one of them so you want one of them tall ones because you know that we got.
Yeah, we got to go to like Guitar Center or something and go get
because you know that we got we could have used one of the stand ones and just put it in the middle.
Now let's do it right. Let's go find us a boom mic. Maybe you got to go to Guitar Center today or something and go find that. Since you the sound guy, I got to run around. I might be able to go do it, but we'll figure it out. But we're gonna have that. So tomorrow, y'all, we want everybody in the building, in the place to be. 5401 South Wentworth. There's plenty of parking. You ain't got no excuses. Come on down. You get your What's in It for the Black People merch, right? My cousin is got a whole bunch of gifts.
Is your cousin coming tomorrow? Is he busy?
I think my cousin might meet me at the house before we get here.
Oh, okay.
Right now, don't forget tonight we also got Carrie's fundraiser, right?
Leave your cousin at home.
I was thinking we should have I wondered if she have a DJ tonight. So we're gonna be on Rush Street tonight, Carmine's. Y'all need to come on out, support President Carrie K. Steele as she runs for assessor.
She gonna win.
Ruthie,
I pray every night she wins.
Let's do this. Let's do more than pray. Let's make it happen. You know, faith, what do they say? Faith without deeds is
faith without works is dead. Ooh, that was a strong D.
All right, now
y'all know Todd coming tomorrow.
Ruthie, you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch what you say, Ruthie.
Pause.
Y'all the BBBers.
My bad. Hey, mama. Hey, Auntie Tina, I was not talking about that.
Todd, do Todd get to sit up here?
Yes.
How you not coming? You can't not come to rehearsal and then be wanting to be on the.
How he don't need rehearsal?
Practice.
LeBron James missed every game this season.
Oh, I'm LeBron. See, there you go again. See, I can't. Not Todd LeBron.
I thought you was Jordan. See how I get him really
I
right.
see that.
Okay,
You know, I know.
See how you know. You know. Look, y'all. We got an exciting time set up for tomorrow. I can't look. You know, Maurice Fitzgerald, the Mo Fitz project. You know, he used to be the Isley Brothers bassist.
What?
Right? You know, Chris Chris, the drummer, toured with everybody in the whole entire world, and so did Phil C. Like, we got an all-star band, and you know when Walter get up here on that keyboard, I'm just here to let y'all know it is going down tomorrow.
It's going down.
Plus, we got Miko Monroe. She will be doing the
bar.
The bar. So we got mimosas, Bloody Marias, and Bloody Marys. Plus, your local weed man will be here with the slushies.
Slush.
It's going down. Mario!
It's going to be, and they going to
Hey,
go
let me
down
tell you,
too.
and Brandon. Hey, so check this out.
Bring money, y'all, to
support the business, support what we're doing. We want to do our thing. Also, I want to see some of these people we be seeing in the chat. Like, we should have y'all Facebook name on your name tag.
Oh, please tell us what y'all Facebook names is when y'all come in.
When y'all come in,
or
so
your
when you
YouTube
register,
names.
Facebook, YouTube names, and we gonna put both names.
Nobody from YouTube is going to tell you who they are.
Oh yeah, just not the sneakers.
Yo, YouTube, y'all coming out?
Not the wake up early to haters, but everybody else, you know they gonna be looking.
Hey, I want the people that hit the 2 likes. Like, if you the person that hit the 2
dislikes.
The 2 dislikes.
Oh yeah, we know what.
I don't know who they are because it's be like, I just seen 3. If you hit
you done seen it go up to 3.
Please come through. I just need to see. And just put the thumbs down on your name tag.
Yeah,
put the thumbs down.
That would
or the middle finger, right?
That would require some courage.
So yeah, but but like I said, it's been like that. No, it's been like I think on your thing, it's always been, for some strange reason, it's always.
Wait, hold on.
Because the people who be hating been in your house forever anyway.
Wait, I gotta ask for some money. If y'all are like, you know what? I can't afford this $100 ticket. Y'all can still donate.
You can definitely donate. We will have all of the links. It's it's admin at WIIFTBP Media or $WIIFTBP Media. But we're gonna have all the links. Look, so y'all can help us raise the money. 50 stacks. Plus tonight, I want to see y'all at Carrie Steele's fundraiser. 5:30, 7:30, Carmine's on Rush Street.
Yeah.
Ruthie coming. Reese, you coming?
I'm finna be there.
Reese like, wait, 5:30. Oh, you gotta work. Reese, you gotta work. All right, well,
it's okay. Just send your donation in.
All right, let's look.
My donation in to Carrie.
Yeah.
Look, he like, yeah, it's okay. Look, and can I tell y'all something? Let me just tell y'all. If you all, Carrie needs small dollar donations too. So even if you're willing to donate $1, $5, $10, $20, $25, please go to her website. The small contributions also show that you are supporting her regardless of the amount of money. So I need y'all to do that as well too. All right, y'all. Ruthie, you think what you think? I think it look good on the TV.
It's on and pop. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight so I can be here. What time we gotta be here?
You gotta be here at 5:30.
Woo!
And you gotta make it to 12.
Woo!
Ruthie, can you?
I'll be here.
Could you tell your cousin though? Tell your cousin we need some breaks.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, mama. Hey, Auntie Tina.
Hey, as long as it ain't Auntie Pat.
No, Auntie Francis.
Francis, where your daddy at? Your mama gonna come. You bring your family. Your mama, your daddy, your greasy granny got big behind like Frankenstein. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that one? Your mama, your daddy, your greasy granny got holes in the panty. Got a big behind like Frankenstein going beep, beep, beep down Sesame Street.
We definitely.
Miss Mary
Mac all dressed in.
We definitely changed that.
We should have Chinese jump rope. We should put the double Dutch outside.
Now you know we can't call it that no more.
What, Chinese is a bad word?
I don't know.
I thought Oriental was bad. So, all right, y'all. It's gonna be cracking tomorrow. It's gonna be cracking.
Cracking like chapped lips.
Ooh, have you ever had? Don't use Carmex because that will.
Carmex is to not.
It's crack.
It's really supposed to dry out fever blisters and things like that. It is not to moisturize.
Really?
Is that why they keep using?
That's why you got to keep using it. Yeah, it's only you really only need that if you got some stuff going on.
White people stuff, really.
Don't do
Black people use Carmex all the time.
That's because we didn't know the real reason.
We didn't know.
We just thought it was some stuff.
Some
medicated
lip stuff.
You be looking all shiny and then it be, and you got to put it back on. But what we realized was it was for the simplexes be busting.
Mm-hmm.
You got simplex.
Cold
source. Yep. All over your body.
No, just
not all over your body.
Cold. Okay.
Leave it right where it's at.
Maze.
It's the Maze Jackson Show.
Definitely is.
Right there.
Week 304.
You look like Nino every time you wear this black with the turtleneck.
I gotta bring my chain next time.
And you got the pinky ring on. Why you got that pinky ring? Who you about to backhand?
I keep telling them he looked like the episode off Martin when they stole his CD player.
When he had that dog, he was like, that Doberman.
First time I come in here, I was like, what? I made, that's what we cutting the drugs at up in here.
Cut it. Cut it.
You need to cut it. Cut it.
It's pounds in the studio, Riis. Don't worry about it.
Hey, man, that joint look good up there.
But then you missing your long chain that you had on that day, too.
I wasn't feeling like on my long chain days, Carrie be like, oh, that's how you feel today?
Right.
That's when I'm feeling like swaggery swagged, or like Nino Brownish. Like if it's something gonna happen in the dark when nobody gonna be like they fell down the flight of steps, you should know somebody falling down the flight of steps. If I come in black with the chain and the ring, yeah, somebody got a phone call.
Black trench coat too.
I don't even wear the black trench coat.
Nice.
That's why I wear my blue trench with the collar that could pop up so I could be fresh.
All right.
Right. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I am your host, Maze Jackson. Got my girl Ruthie Moore in the building for DJ Riis every day asking the same question. What's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them. Maze said we out of here.
Peace. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA gets spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And up the seal carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.